I'm so sorry. Normally it does it on its own. Normally it does it on its own. I'm my bad. My bad. Sorry. I don't want to talk about it. Wasn't on purpose. Hello. My bad. I fixed it. I fixed it. We're not back? It says I'm live. It says I'm live. For like 35 seconds. I don't know, they're too busy complaining about when I wasn't that I can't tell if I am now. I don't know. Oh, I can probably figure out easy. I am live? Okay. Perfect. Sorry. If you were unaware, I was at SummerSlam. I said I wasn't gonna go to the event. I went. I was there both nights. Let me live my life. Let me live my life. I know, perfect time for this to happen also, Cena, because I see you next week and I'm so excited. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Turn up the volume. My computer is running really hot. It must be because of the GoPro. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to get through all of, oh, look at that kid. Oh, I haven't had a chance to get through all of my footage. So I also, I record on this damn thing and like, sometimes I think I'm recording and I'm not, which is a little bit of a problem. We're getting better. We're getting better. No, it's right there in Montreal. Are the Haroon twins and everybody there? My computer's running really hot, guys. Okay. Thank you for the anonymous 10 gifts, buddy. 10 gifted subs. Thank you, anonymous. Anon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you very much. Luke Croft, thank you for the resub for 4 months. Happy 15. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hammer Dog Gaming, thank you for the resub. Middleton, thank you for the sub. Digital Matt. Z Davis, if I already said that, I'm sorry. Just make sure I get everybody in.
Please welcome the greatest of all time.
We back, baby. We back. Hey.
17, celebrating with each and every one of you here in Montreal for one last time. He is the last real champion, John Cena.
Ah, I have goosies. I do. I meet you next week. Ah! I'm gonna try really hard not to cry. We're gonna try so hard.
Man, we have come a long way.
You mean lion?
You know, for the longest time, WWE was afraid to come to Montreal. Oh, hey. That's no secret. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of history in this building.
No.
We know what I'm talking about.
Do we?
They were afraid, right? They were afraid because they thought the audience would hijack the show. I have never, ever been afraid of that because I've always known the audience is the show.
For one low price of $1,500. I'm so sorry, I'm kidding.
If you watch watching at home, sometimes you just gotta let them go. And I know you wish you were here, and I can see
of course,
why the WWE is afraid. They got every right. I mean, look around. There are people everywhere. The noise in here is deafening. I can barely hear myself talk. Man, you can even feel the energy at home through your screens.
I can. I'm really excited to hear you talking.
So imagine being somebody back there trying to plan a show around you guys. Or maybe somebody standing here. Sometimes it can get scary when y'all start singing.
Wow, there's a lot of those Cena shirts. we. Sorry.
So some performers might get scared. They might be afraid. They might say, what do I do? If there is one thing y'all have taught me over the years, one thing I'm very grateful for, it is that even though I might be afraid, I face my fears head on. I lean into them and I go like hell and let you sing and let you do your thing and embrace and enjoy every single second.
That part. Heard your brother was in here? Bree? Yes. Hi, Bree. He was. He's still competing. Sibling rivalry at its best. Sibling rivalry.
Trust me, it doesn't last forever.
Ugh. Thank you, Cena. They have a double one going. Double. What was that? Oh, they got it together. They got it together. Dwayne 12, thank you for resubbing for 6 months. Just30, thank you for the resub for 2 months. We're on a hype train, I think. TTR Killerboy, thank you for gifting 1 sub. Agent 00E, thank you for the resub for 6 months. All of the big up resubs, thank you guys so much. TTR Killerboy, then thank you for gifting 1 sub. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I've been coming here for over 2 decades. I've had shared many valuable moments in this ring. Man, thank you.
Let's ruin the moment. Let's do something crazy. Let's ruin the moment.
You guys know that after tonight, I got 11 of these left. I'm starting to understand that. And I just want you to know that as far as being afraid, every single time a day goes by, I get more and more afraid. And I thank you for that.
What are you afraid of? Losing it?
I want to lean into this for a second because it's important that I get it off my chest. You guys put up with me for a while, so I want to lead with honesty and vulnerability. I'm afraid that no matter how much I can give to you in this limited time, that I'll never be enough, and I'm just going to end up letting y'all down. And I'll also admit that I am very afraid of after I'm gone and the WWE moves on as it should, you guys are going to forget about me.
Oh, you know what you're doing. No one's going to forget about you, John. No one's going to forget about you. No. John.
All these fears on my mind. Heck, I'm even afraid of Brock Lesnar.
There he is. What is this?
I don't know in what universe me right now would ever actually choose Brock Lesnar as an opponent. But you and I, we've known each other for a long time. And you know there is no universe in which I ever back down.
Never back down. Never back down. Never what? Sorry. It's a good movie, too.
Am I afraid? Yes. Am I afraid? Hell yes. I'm afraid Brock Lesnar just got himself a John Cena problem. I am afraid that every single WWE superstar just got themselves a big old John Cena problem. Time is winding down, and if any of y'all saw SummerSlam, you know that I am not going down without a fight. So
I was there, bud.
When you want some, come and get some.
Oh, boy. Is he there?
Anyone brave enough to walk the aisle and stand on this canvas to face off with the last real champion, just know that I plan on going down guns blazing.
Pew, pew.
The last time is now. So if you want some,
Nothing? Wow! Fucking Christ. Man! Man! We're so happy to see you, dog! Oh! Oh, you're so great! Yeah, Logan Paul.
John.
He's not my brother anymore. We had a
Just hear me out.
I had a DNA test. No relation.
John, whatever this is, whatever version of you this is, John, it's making me sick. Hey, I respected you, John, I really did. But now I don't even know you.
Trinidad, what's up, Trinidad guy?
What you wanted about? At least Logan Paul never switched up.
Cause he's humble. Christ alive.
No, John.
Jay Tobias, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 2 months. Santi KB, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 4 months. Thank you for a hype train level 4. David of 9, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Buddy, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. This is good in between there while they say fuck you, Logan.
You might have just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Oh.
We'll see about that, John Cena. Let me tell you something. You don't know who you are. These people don't know who you are. I've been real since day one.
Oh, shut up.
Okay? And whether you guys like it or not, John Cena said it himself. Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler, and that includes you.
Whoa, hold on. He might be right about that. I said that. Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler, including myself. I'd also like to say that Logan Paul is the biggest dumbass I've ever seen.
Dumbass.
John Cena is a liar. He came out here. He says whatever he says. The bosses tell him what to say.
Oh, yeah.
He says, Montreal, you are the show. False. I am the show. And John Cena, you turn into a charity case. You're out here just giving out matches. Well, how about this? Damn, John. I want one.
You want a match?
I would love a match with you, John Cena.
Logan Paul versus John Cena?
When?
Sounds pretty damn good.
Tonight?
Be careful what you wish for, man. You want a match with me? You sure about that?
I am damn sure, John Cena. Montreal, how's that sound? Logan Paul versus John Cena in a beautiful French-speaking country.
Clash in Paris.
Right in the middle of France. No, Montreal, don't be ridiculous. You don't deserve this. Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris. I mean, that's box office. That's headline.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
These French people lining the Champs-Élysées, and then
Jesus fucking Christ.
With a sneak attack, and now Logan Paul and the Scottish Warrior are all over Cena.
Hi, Drew. Missed you, buddy. Well, I saw you in person. You know, the weekend, but this, you know, this. All right, and Cody and Cena versus Paul and Drew.
Cody has taken it to Drew.
This is very.
Cena's got Logan, and they rid the ring of him.
Cody's tan.
Logan Paul against John Cena. Clash in Paris, I accept. But it seems like you two want to fight.
This is straight out of 2K. Shut up.
And it seems like I might have a partner.
Cody, you look tan as hell.
Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul
Looking like a Ken doll.
face Cody Rhodes and John Cena tonight.
Wow!
Wow.
The champ is here.
Just 5 days
Okay.
removed from
There are things that could, shenanigans could be afoot. Listen, shenanigans could be afoot. There could be some shenanigans here.
Shared mutual respect, being by each other's side, and they're going to team up tonight, Wade.
Oh man, we got the best of both.
Is that man wearing a frog hat? What the fuck is that about? What is that about? Holy moly. Holy cannoli. What did I miss? I'm behind on. Okay, Jay Tobias, thank you for the reset with Prime. Happy 2 months. Kick him, Cena. We're off to a good start. Hell yeah, it's a good opener. Not what anyone, I'm sure not what anyone is expecting. It would be the funniest thing ever if we never saw Brock again. He just randomly had an itch to attack Cena for old time's sake. I shit you not. That could fucking happen. That could absolutely happen.
Man, oh man.
It doesn't make sense, so no Brock. I personally, I don't feel like you should be fucking surprised by that one bit. I don't fucking feel like you should be surprised by that. They're not gonna run any of this the way that, one, you're gonna imagine it, right? You're not gonna get the predictability that you think, you know, you would get. Not only that, they're gauging reaction. They could just be gauging reaction and seeing what the fuck is happening. We're not, I don't know that we're gonna see him run a full program. He could just be fucking around, I don't know. Hey, Motor City.
Excuse me,
What's
Alex,
up?
Chris. Your tag team TLC match at SummerSlam was as physically taxing as it was unforgettable. Tonight, do you feel recovered enough to take on yet another physical toll when you go against Solo's MFTs?
Do we feel recovered enough? Do I look recovered enough? If he takes his jacket off, you can see his shoulders taped up like a mummy. And there's no doubt about it, that match was brutal. But we've made an entire career, nay, a legacy out of getting knocked down and getting back up. And we know that if we want a shot at those tag team titles, we got to get back up.
Look, we can be honest with ourselves. We didn't get the job done at SummerSlam. We are not the champions right now, but we know exactly what it takes to become champions. We've been champions our entire career. Tonight, our road back to the top begins. You ready?
Born ready.
It's a long way
Thanks,
to
guys.
the top if you wanna rock and roll. Was I surprised to see Cowboy Brock? Was I surprised to see Brock? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I was right. I was surprised to see Brock, yes. Demon Ryan, thank you for cheering 500 bits. I got Gibbs, Montgomery, and Goff on my fantasy team this year. Let's roll. Mikey666, thank you for the race up for 21 months. Holy, thank you. Thank you for reading for night, Mikey. Thank you. Darwin Y417, thank you for the reset for 1 month. Happy 18, Motor City 313. Let's go Detroit. Was loved the TLC match at SummerSlam. Was one of my favorites. Was really cool. I got some really cool shots of it. CM Punk said in an interview that Alex Shelley is the best technical wrestler he's ever faced. I love Alex Shelley. Smart dude.
Motor City Machine Gun! As now the tag team
One of my favorite spot at SummerSlam, that would require me to be able to remember all of them, and I don't. What's the first thing that pops in my head? Candace falling at the TLC match. That's the first thing that pops in my head. Did Motor City Machine Guns Pyro get Def Rebelled? Where was it? They probably blew the budget at SummerSlam. I don't know. TLC was absolutely crazy. You just kept watching the compilations of people reacting to Candace the Raid dying. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good, man. Adored. No. Pretty sure Johnny Gargano was sleeping on the couch when they got home. Just me, but I want to see Cena and Orton team up against Logan and Drew. Makes sense, and Orton and Cena together is just what we want. I'll take anything at this point. Rockstar Wolfie, thank you for the reset for 8 months. Happy 10. How's my reaction to WWE and ESPN's deal for next year? There's a lot of different perspectives and ways to look at it. From a basic standpoint, it's great for business. It's a really cool thing. It's really going to elevate the product in a lot of ways. They're going to be feeling a lot more polished and important. In the same token, I am on the same page as everybody else. I understand the pricing. It's one of those things that no matter, here's the thing about talking in professional wrestling right now. No matter what you say, no matter what direction you go, you're basically talking in a never-ending hamster wheel. You're just in a hamster wheel. You're never going to actually get to a destination or a point when it comes to these conversations. It just is going to go in a circle because everybody has and you can pivot to another point because there are endless points to be made. So at this stage, having those kinds of conversations are just a little bit tiring, to me at least personally. And I held this sentiment before I even took the break. I just want to see what happens. It is not and this is not meant to come off sounding rude or anything like that, but it's just not my fucking job to analyze business aspects. There is no job description for what it is someone like me does, right? I don't give a flying fuck about a lot of the business aspects of things that are happening. And a lot of what's happening probably means that I'm not going to be able to afford to go to the shows anymore next year. That's just the way that it is. It's gonna be what it is, and it sucks. But Travis Hill 23, thank you for the reset for 1 month. Happy 8 months. Hear me out. Cena, Cody, and Snake Man versus Brock, Drew, and Logan. That would be pretty fucking wild. That would be pretty wild. I woke up to the IWC in shambles when the deal was announced, and I was like, what the fuck is going on today? I was up when the news dropped. And was just like, okay, well, I'm going back to bed. I am going back to sleep. It is what it is. Exactly. It is what it is. Can barely afford to go to the shows now. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought tickets. But I was there, you know, I was there. Some healings will be free on ABC. I'm guessing they'll be Saudi shows or Elimination Chamber level. Cool. We'll see. And that's the thing, is that it's going to be so fucking, it's going to be confusing. It's going to confuse a lot of people. People are already confused.
Broadcast both in English and Spanish on our WWE YouTube channels. Triple Mania 1 week from tomorrow. Let's show you what just happened here in Montreal moments ago.
Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris. I mean, that's box office. That's headline. You're gonna have these French people lining the Champs-Élysées, and then...
R10 Gaming and Wrestling, thank you for the reset with Prime. Happy 14 months. Michael Quinones, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Wheezy, I bet you never tried to paint with all the colors of the wind. You bum. Michael, I bet you don't know the lyrics to Take Me Out to the Ball Game, you bum. I yelled that at a guy, but I didn't record it because I didn't know what I was doing. It is not the end of the world, no. Sorry, not trying to be negative, but Cena versus Logan has just killed any excitement. 11 dates and we're doing Brock and Logan. You mean Cena and Logan? You're not trying to be negative, but you are. It's okay to be negative. Like, it is okay to be negative. I don't care.
And Logan Paul face Cody Rhodes and John Cena tonight.
I mean, that's
it doesn't.
A week ago, you
Is that actually what's happening though?
It just feels right. Just announced.
Is that actually what's happening?
Cody Rhodes, tag team partners
I mean it
tonight.
at Clash.
It's happening right here in Montreal against
R10 Gaming and Wrestling. Did I thank you for the reset? I don't know. My brain's all over the place. But if I didn't, thank you.
Motor City Machine Gun, with all their experience across various...
The top name in sports broadcasting and the top name in professional wrestling sports entertainment joining is a big deal. Don't forget, every sport is sports entertainment. It is a huge deal. It's a huge deal, and I'm already noticing the changes and the differences. If you hadn't heard or didn't know, they did get rid of the press conferences. They got rid of the scrums and all of that, and they are working. It looks like they're working with not only ESPN, but they're working with like Complex Media. They're working with First Take and like a couple other media outlets where they're no longer going to be doing what they used to do. And I have mixed feelings on it, because like at one token I get it, and not just because like they got rid of the scrums and all that shit because of the Brock Lesnar and because of all of the other stuff. Like I get that, I know, don't tell me. I look at it more as just the way that it's presented. Like a lot of those scrums and stuff, like it really did kind of feel weird. Like when I really think about it, I never really cared for them, and I feel so bad because there's so many people that I love that that's their job and those are the things that they do and they love doing it, you know. But I don't know. Where the fuck is Tama Tonga? Where's Tama Tonga?
Incredible display.
The press conferences are stupid. Makes no sense. They confused me. How about that? They confused me. I'm afraid to say that. I'm really afraid to say that. Sometimes there were great things, sometimes there were not so great things.
Alex Shelley trying to take it to JC.
Steven, I think if you turn 500 bits, Wheezy, it is damned if you do, damned if you don't when it comes to WWE right now. I know. I know. It's exhausting.
Experiences, tag team partners between Motor City Machine Guns, 20 plus years together, and it's showing in the early goings here.
You see the baseball slide as they take out both.
It's actually said that the New Deal are trying to tear fans away from the product so they are making more money. The New Deal are trying to tear fans away from the product so they are making more money. I have to cancel my Brazilian stuff to get ESPN Plus. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Just assessing what they went through.
Be paying attention here.
Are they going for skull and bones at this juncture this early?
Well, you want to end it as quickly as you can.
I like what they did after SummerSlam better with the post show and the interviews. Honestly, it hurts me, and this is where I say that I'm fair. I'm fair across the board. It hurts me to say that I like that better, and it hurts me to admit that I think getting rid of the scrums and the conferences was a good thing. It hurts me to say that. It hurts me just based on the people that I love that do that, the people that were really hurt by it, the things that it changes. I myself was rejected from even doing it this go around. I'm curious if they knew that they were getting rid of it. I'm hurt for so many different reasons. I'm hurt for so many different reasons by WWE. But that's the name of the game, baby doll. You can love wrestling and in the business and everything, but I've been saying this whole week, it does not always love you back. You are just, you know?
Struggling to break free, make his way to Chris Sabin.
Well, look, you admire the moxie of the Motor City Machine Guns.
It is a good thing, though, Wheezy. You have to look at it from my perspective. You have to look at it from my perspective. There's a lot of things that I'm really hurt about. And I'm being a big girl. I'm putting on my big girl pants. Because those same reasons are like the big reason that I had a nervous breaky anyway in the first place. And so I think I'm in a better place about it, but... You really like the press conferences. Punk eating donuts is something I didn't know I needed. I get that too. I mean, I did too. But for him, it works. It works with it works with the faces. Sure, like a face can definitely go on a press conference and it makes sense, but it's hard to have a heel do it.
None of it the kind of color a human being should be. A lot of purple in there. Let's put it that way. Just an entire bruise covering her.
I understand if no one knows the answer, but if you have ESPN Plus, will you still have to pay for the WWE streaming thing? It has been all over that no. If you already have it, no, you don't have to pay for it.
What has impressed you early on with Tala?
I think
obvious power and size of the man as you see the savagery of Tongaloa, but the key
I do like the look of that Prime bottle though.
Is that he is the ultimate soldier.
I do like the look of that Prime bottle. I just hated when it was like a bad show or dumb decision and then Paul just yaps about how much money they made and you're like, okay, man. I don't think putting him in the position of touting statistics was the best call, personally. Why is Solo the most entertaining person in WWE now? Because he's got pizzazz. Guys, I'm gonna have to get in. I don't want to keep using this camera. Maybe it'll be better when I fix my lighting, but
you can be too competitive.
My stuff looked so cool. I thought I was gonna get this all together quicker, and now I don't even have my camera now. I'm really sad about it. Because I just pulled up and fucking Alan Owens has his fucking cool camera with the bokeh, and I'm like, I had that too, and now I don't. Now I'm using a GoPro. Makes me sad.
And now as old school as it gets, the bear hug. And when you're that big, you're that powerful, and your opponent is that weak, it just doubles the effectiveness.
And look at the point where he's squeezing, right on the damaged ribs.
A big smile on his face while he's at it. It's simply
I always feel like WWE doing the post-show scrums were directly because AEWs do well often. Do they do well? I don't feel like it had anything to do with that personally.
A sold-out Bell Center, 14,747 for Friday Night Smackdown here in Montreal. As Tala Tonga, the chief of Solo Sikoa, there is the United States champion.
The fuck's Tala Tonga? Came back. I've been trying to fix my sister's account for the past half hour, and now I'm just waiting for the Twitch support team to respond back to my ticket. What's going on? Lasers.
This ball of muscle has got other ideas.
I just need to get the shelves up. That's the biggest thing.
You see the bandaged ribs in. Critical to get the tag on Chris Sabin. And here comes Sabin.
Ooh, Jesus.
Cross body.
Busted up shoulder, trying to block out the
Sabin's shorts really interesting.
Who is barely budging.
The compact powerhouse at 5'10", nearly 270 pounds. It takes everything Sabin can give.
They were trying things. That's what businesses do. That's what I do too. I do still have a P.O. box, yes.
Into the cover for the win.
Oh man, it is a very big slit. He's trying to be sexy short. Chris say, but they're in sexy shorts. I'm sorry.
DDT there connecting.
Wheezy, it seemed like you had a total blast on SummerSlam night 1. We were all watching you and Khan in the upper right of camera center. I had so much fun. It's so much fun. Do you still collect WWE cards? I kind of do, yeah. I have a bunch of them. I don't really know what to do with them.
And even kickouts are painful for the Motor City machine guns. There's impact with everything.
Gotta get some lava lamps up in that room. I have the lava lamps. I just have to be able to have somewhere to fucking put them. Where the fuck am I gonna set them right now? I've got like 6. I had to figure out how to make the shelving work and all of that. Just
Summer Olympian.
one step at a time. I still have to paint the wall over here too.
Slamming down Sabin, hook in the leg. Oh, and the save from Shelley. A damaged Shelley.
JD Wolf 69. Nice. Thank you for the reason for 3 months and happy 3 months. Thank you for being here. Thank you for signing on with me for another 3. Also, I'm halfway through with bracelets. I did not go live doing them last night because I ended up being up till like fucking 2 a.m. But give some away to your Patreon supporters. Totally.
The top rope.
If I, you know, I really have to hone in on. Wow, Tala Tonga. Our bracelet buyers. Well, that was gonna be the thing. I just have to get I have to get the sleeves to put the cards in, like the little team things. I'm gonna. I promise. One thing at a time. I'm gone for a week. I will get there. Thank you. Can you tell I don't like being told what to do? I had talked about that in therapy last week. If they don't bring Tama back tonight, I believe they'll wait until Paris. They gotta win something.
Look at what he's assembled. With Tongaloa center.
Miss Susie, how was all the meals on both? Uh-oh. Not top loaders, no. No.
Take a look, because this is what greatness looks like.
You're missing Tama Tonga.
You are looking at the soon-to-be WWE Tag Team Champions.
Oh boy.
You are looking at the most dominant United States champion.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, because I'm all dressed up, I'm in my gear, I'm ready to fight, I'm feeling good in Montreal. But there is nobody back there to fight me.
Sure there is.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Me and the MFT, we're gonna leave this crappy city, because this is the last place that I want to wrestle at. So let's go, boys. Let's go celebrate, huh?
Enter.
Not so fast, Monsieur.
Hi, Nick.
Since you have no problem running your mouth, and since you claim to be ready for a fight, it just so happens that I have a special guest in the house tonight who's also ready for a fight and ready to go right now. He's someone you know quite well, but he's someone Montreal, Quebec knows very well.
Sami?
Oh! In his hometown, Wade!
Let's go. Ha! Run your mouth now, Solo! Run your mouth now, Solo!
The pride of the Quebecois!
Oh my god, I cannot believe it. That's fair. That's fair, it's fair. But I like seeing Sami! The hometown guy! Oh, good god. Good God alive. Good God alive. Na 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 na. A shame KO wasn't there too. Nah, I know. Dude, Penn and stuff with the Philly shows are good. I got front row for all 7 shows. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I am thinking about currently going to World's End. That's where I'm thinking I want to go. But at the same time, Cena's last match in December, I don't know. Your gear's torn on what the hell I want to be doing. Full Gear is in Newark again. Yeah, fuck that. I'm so sorry, Newark. I could live without going to Newark again. That was a pain in the ass. That was a pain in the ass and a half, man. I hated that. I'm glad I did it the way I did it, but still. AEW pay-per-view would be an unforgettable experience. Yeah, I want to go. I've never gone. I want to go so bad. I've been meaning to watch it a little more regularly during the week since I'm not working, but I've been fucking busy. You know, when your life has been chaos for over a year and then you finally take a step back and slow down and you quit your job and everything, it's there's so much of your life to like piece back together without, you know, crashing and burning again. Don't be speaking bad about Newark. They might be listening. They can listen all that. I didn't like going to Newark. I ain't like it. It's a Revolution in Greensboro for Sting's last match. That's dope. Where did you get the bracelet stamp? You need one? I got it on Amazon. What's wrong with Newark? I think the biggest problem for me with Newark was just that I stayed in New York because I didn't think that I was going to be doing anything in Jersey. I went basically to experience New York. I was there for a whole week. So getting from, you know, where I was to MetLife and everything wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, but it like wasn't great. Getting there was the easiest part, and then like leaving was hard because when we were leaving, we weren't going back to the hotel immediately. So we didn't get on the train. We were going to our friend's Airbnb, which T-Mac tried to tell you, motherfucker, I know. I fucking know. I can still explain. And I would have much fucking rather done that. I'm so, like I said, I would do it 10 times over staying in New York versus staying in Jersey. It was worth figuring it out. I have the patience, you know? It was fucking worth it. Shout out John from Stash Club. Saved us. Hey, look, it's Karim twins. I literally said, I was like, are they there? Yeah, they are. Hi, guys. We hung out with them this weekend. You gotta get a prostate exam from Freddy Krueger and then go to Newark? Damn. Damn. I think that was both of the Haroon twins. Wheezy with back-to-back F-bombs again? Do you expect anything less from me? What was your reaction to Becky Lynch roasting Nikki Bella on Monday? Didn't watch it. Didn't watch it. My reaction probably would have been just like anybody else's, though, of like, oh shit, wow. You know? Look at all that red. Did you get an espresso from Starbucks across from the red steps in Times Square, huh? No, I didn't go to Starbucks the whole time I was in New York. I was in New York. I wasn't getting coffee from Starbucks. Hello? Hello? I got it from Bagel Pug, and then I forget the other place I was going. Trenton, New Jersey has better pizza than New York City, just to defend New Jersey a little bit. I wasn't blown away by any of the pizza. Like, pizza, I have so many different kinds of pizzas, you know? I don't think Starbucks sucks, but Conman just commented on my thing and said, say thank you, Con. Shut the fuck up. Were the bagels good? Yeah, they were. They do bagels differently than anyone else. Miss Weeze, I'm surprised Santi go with all U's as Miss Minnie. Well, I'm not. I'm not. Our job, technically, you know, like, Santi's job is to stream from home, and he makes, you know, that's his living. He makes a very good living doing that, and various other reasons, but I paid to go to this thing. I spent a lot more money than I even would have made streaming to go to this event, you know what I mean? So,
as moments ago, Wade, I mean, just to describe to folks, what we witnessed with the surprise of Sami Zayn coming out to take on
Domino's is better than most pizza in New York.
But how rare is it?
I did like.
The crowd is on their feet. They don't stop. And he
I like the pizza that I have at home.
Bell Center floor.
Comment on his honeymoon. Comment is on his honeymoon. Yes, for a whole week. Say thank you, everybody. Say thank you, Con. Oh, earmuffs. Earmuffs. Widow baby's used to it. It's a very dumb move. You've heard Detroit does have good pizza. Yes, it does. That's the thing is that I mean, I like the pizza that I have almost damn near anywhere I go. There's so many different kinds. I'm not a pizza snob. What's the best pizza in Detroit? You're gonna get different answers. I have not been able to explore too much, but of what I've tried, Nikki's is my favorite. I forget the one that I've been meaning to try. We have tavern-style thin crust pizza here in the Midwest. We do, and I do love that. But I also love me Detroit pizza. You like Chicago deep dish near Oakland? I almost never have deep dish ever.
Not so long ago, but Sami refused to go with Solo when Solo splintered off with his own group.
Of course, you go back to January 6th, the Raw Netflix debut. When Solo was
Set a restaurant in Casino, Jersey, and the table next to us was literally The Sopranos. I was like, do not look at them or listen. I can't be questioned by police just in case. I loved the vibe of New York, though.
War games at Survivor Series at the end of last year too.
That's right.
Major continuing bad blood, it seems. What a moment.
That TikTok with Wheezy saying Goldberg is the best with the letter G. That was a fucking setup. They set me up. Thanks, Vibe guys. Fuckers. That was a fucking setup if I ever saw one. They knew. They were like, put the dumb blonde on the end and give her G, because there's like 3 people that she can pick from, and she's gonna pick Goldberg. I see you games. I see you games, boys. Fuckers.
Oh, they can't get enough.
Sami Zayn riding some major momentum out of
CM Punk is baby girl coded according to the internet. Snitchery. Love her. Snitchery.
And Sami can do no wrong here.
You love Montreal if you love New York City. I was talking to the Haroons and that Sean about it, because that's where they're from. Hello. We gotta pay attention. We gotta pay attention to what's going on.
Crowd goes wild.
Right now, in the middle of danger is Sami Zayn. MFTs everywhere you look, and that is not a pretty sight for anybody.
Tama, JC, Loa surrounding him. This is the danger zone. With the MFTs.
Not getting to go to any restaurants when I went to Detroit for SummerSlam. If you ever get the chance to go back to Detroit for just a regular time, check. Detroit is still my fucking favorite city, man. WheezyBlonde has a new place now. I did really like New York. It was nothing like what people explain. Like it was nothing like what I thought it was going to be in my head. I blended in very well there. I did feel very at home there, regardless of the fact that I'm from Indiana. There's so many things that I loved about it. I love that everyone minds their fucking business. They mind their fucking business, and you're not required to fucking talk to anybody that you don't have to. You don't have to do the Midwest like smile at people when you walk by. You can just keep fucking walking. I like how you get to walk around with your earbuds in. Like people's earbuds are basically like your car radio, because everyone walks everywhere in the city. Like I really liked it.
Meanwhile,
no, I'm not going to become a Giants fan.
3 savages on the outside of the ring looking to give Solo every advantage at every moment.
Well, Sami Zayn knew the deal before he
must have been your tattoos. I had 4 people tell me they liked my style.
From Tonga Loa, reinforcing why this crew of Solo Sikoas is so highly effective.
Minus the one that we didn't like. That must be a New York thing, telling people they like your style. The guy that hit on me at the bar. Fuck you. He did that. The Giants do suck. Sorry, Jake. Come on, do something funny. What makes Detroit my favorite city? I've talked about it a lot before. My favorite thing about Detroit is that it's small in comparison to a lot of other bigger cities. But it's small and a very good, it's like the best of both worlds. It's a city, it's small, but it's also very multicultural. My favorite thing is that you can be from any walk of life in Detroit and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. The Lions aren't good either. Yeah, that's why we made it to the playoffs last year. You're so right. That's why we made it to the playoffs 2 years in a row and won the NFC North 2 years in a row. That's why we're not good. You're so right. Oh my God, you're a genius. You should write for ESPN. Holy shit, they should hire you. Oh my God, let's talk to Pat McAfee. I'm sure he'll bring you on.
This place was trash talk by Solo Sikoa, but it's effectively
Did the guy hit you with the how you doing? No. He was creepy. He basically like insulted everybody I was with. Is what he did.
Up top. Pop up Samoan. Hook in the leg, looking to put him away. And a count of 2.
I could tell the dude. I could tell he was gonna come up to me and talk to me. I could tell, and eventually he did. And it was nearing. It was almost nearing closing time. But he did. He like kind of. He just like pressed against me with his arm, and just like got near me and was like, "If you get tired of what you're hanging out with now, you could love your style. Like you should come hang out with me." Blah blah blah. And I just it turns on so fast. I'm like. I'm good. I was like, no, I'm actually really good. I'm actually really good. And it's just everybody. It made me feel so nice because everybody just instantly was like, it's like, I got it, guys. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Lord. Liquid courage.
Over the course of the past few critical moments of this match, Sami Zayn has absorbed punishment from Tonga Loa,
Enzo, how you doing?
Tonga.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Tries to get him up top, but instead, look at Sami! Look at Sami!
No! Oh, Tonga Loa can't believe it. The Jenna Marble stare. I forgot about that.
Second row almost pulls off a major shocker. See the panic in the eyes of the MFTs on the outside of the ring, expecting.
No, we were talking shop, so it just irritated me more than anything because I was talking with my friends, and this person's like, nah. Wheezy did not get hit on by JD. No.
To get up and fight on.
Solo Sikoa is one big dude, and the lower back of Sami Zayn felt all of that.
The trip was cool. I was only there for a day, but saw Motown, Tigers game, SummerSlam. Need to go back and explore. It's great city.
Massive main event is set to come your way with Cody and John Cena teaming up against Logan and Drew McIntyre. The spinning
Detroit also is expanding, like their Greektown area. They're making a really cool area. They're gonna have a Cosm there, which is gonna be fucking awesome. I will go watch every WWE event at the Cosm. Liquid courage called vodka soda. You mean I had liquid courage? Motherfucker, anybody can hit on me and I would talk shit. I don't need fucking alcohol to tell someone to leave me the fuck alone.
Is ready to launch.
We did have one night where we all had like 5 green tea shots though. Oof! That was a rough morning. That was a rough morning.
The fire just will not die out inside Sami Zayn.
Exploder!
Ooh.
Could this be?
Sami Zayn is just supercharged this evening. Tonga Loa knew it.
Oh man. Just when he was thinking haluva.
Did you see? See the way he just boom, dropped down. Way to go, Tonga Loa. Good job. Good job, buddy. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, Solo. Get this being all JC. Oh no. Oh Uh-oh.
Tonga is up.
Dan, get out of here. What are you doing?
And Sami, as brave as ever, says, why don't you try me?
Is it brave?
Ooh. Oh, no.
Coming out here in the first place. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's a roll-up. There's a roll-up. There's a roll-up. Oh, a quick one. Sami did it.
Your winner, Sami Zayn!
In the great traditions of Montreal's Pat Patterson, stretching to this hometown.
I can't believe it.
Sami.
Is there a vlog from your latest trip? I just watched Con Man. I have about 2 hours worth of footage. I do not have an editor. I cannot afford an editor. I don't think. I don't know. I am in the process of editing it. But yeah, his vlog comes up quicker because he pays someone to do it. It's gonna take me a minute. It will probably be out at the beginning of next week. I am halfway through. I am just starting Friday. So I was there Tuesday to Sunday. So there will be a vlog out, yes, and the YouTube videos will be relaunched, and there will be consistent videos every week, but I'm not gonna rush into it for the sake of it. Like, I wanna be ready and make sure that I have everything squared away.
I know it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, I didn't know. I saw it on the company calendar. But anyways, I thought it'd be really nice to get you something for your birthday. So
That's a jeweled shirt. I like that. Charlotte.
Yeah, you don't have to thank me. You're welcome. Where is it? You think I'd give it to you in the hallway? No, you need like a stage, grandiose, people. You're gonna love it.
Oh?
Oh God, now what?
I think the magic
Anyway.
lights.
Have you seen or gonna watch WWE Unreal? Yes, I have. I watched majority of it on the plane, and then me and Alex watched the last episode together.
It can get bloody, it can get messy.
So, and I basically rewatched the whole thing. I rewatched all of it with her so she could watch it all the way through.
It's the side of me that would get arrested.
I like the way they play with each other, and letting Charlotte show she's funny is great. I know. I am loving it for her. Love this tag team. I do too. Watching them win was really fun. It was a lot of fun. Cool. I love watching different people's perspectives from the shows. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. There's so much fun to do. There's so much fun to do. I love watching them too. Yeah, that'll be out. It probably is all gonna be in one, but I will have it split into chapters so that, like, if you just want to see SummerSlam, you can just go to see SummerSlam. They're finally letting Charlotte show some of Ashley's personality instead of putting on a facade. Charlotte was funny on Undertaker's podcast. Little coffin. I hope they give love to the tag titles. It seems like they are starting to. I'm loving them together, not gonna lie. Agreed. Split it up for the algorithm and dinero. I don't really get paid that much from YouTube, so I don't want to split it up. And I'm taking the advice of BDE, who said to do it all in one. So I am going to trust his judgment, and that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do that. If WWE approached you to want to work with you by having your podcast on their network, would you do it? And what network would you like to be on? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. That's all I'll say about that. Lee's about to make 25K on one video like BDE. I'm absolutely not. I wish. But the focus will be YouTube. Talked to a lot of awesome people this weekend that were really, really inspiring on it, so. Alex was on a WWE show back in the day. I think it was for Mania 39. She was on the bump. But that was back in the day. That entire team was let go. That entire digital team was let go. Yeah. Will you make a video about the ESPN deal? Nope. I won't. For what? Like, really? For what? Gunther had face surgery. What kind of face surgery did he have? BDE has a match tomorrow. I feel like I did see that. I feel like I did see that. Sorry, I pulled up my comments and it's still comments is like the first one up there that says, say thank you, Con. Hey Wheezy, I'm new, super hyped tonight for all the stuff we got going on. Well, welcome Dax, thank you for being here. 39 was a good Mania week, you would have loved it. LA is top 4 favorite PLE locations. I definitely want to go to LA. If you could sit down with one superstar and interview them, who would it be? I can't just pick one, but I would pick Charlotte Flair, I'd pick CM Punk.
News into SportsCenter. A new rights deal between the network and WWE. The worldwide leader in sports and the worldwide leader in wrestling have agreed to a new direct-to-consumer streaming deal that will bring WrestleMania to ESPN platforms.
Your reaction to the news?
Anytime you can team up with a platform like ESPN, I mean, you guys are the sports media leaders.
WWE has broken every record that we ever had, and this is just a perfect match. WWE is sports entertainment, and ESPN is the king of sports media.
Nobody does large-scale, massive events like ESPN, so this is the perfect marriage. We're going to light the world on fire.
Yep, colleagues at my other work office are pretty excited. Going to be wild in 2026. The full
That's
integration
awesome.
of ESPN platforms and WWE select
It is, it's
PLEs. That is
crazy.
underway in
There's a lot of things that have changed in a year, you know? It's pretty nuts. All right.
We will never lead you astray. When we speak, it will always bear truth. That is what we've always sought out to do.
Truth about what?
We have shown them all that their power is nothing more than just a harmless illusion.
We woke them up from their dreams and made them realize the true reality they've kept hidden.
I'm still not used to that. He's talking.
We've made it very clear. This is not about fame or glory.
It's about something so much bigger. But there are more lessons to be learned. The Wyatt story. Written in red has only just begun.
I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I mean, like, what does that even mean?
Thank you. Yes. BFAB. Let's be real. What?
You tag team titles to the Wyatts, and then you nearly kill Candace. You don't need this.
They tried to kill Candace.
Killers. Look at her leg. Look what you did.
Hey, she looks fine to me. And besides, last time I checked, it was her man and her man's best friend that pushed her off of the ladder.
You know how dominoes work.
And she wasn't gonna get those titles.
You know Domino's are standing on business. BFAB said, This is your fault.
We're lucky my leg is even still attached to my body. Secondly, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I went home, my son cried. Yo,
Nobody told her to climb the ladder in the first place.
It's a ladder match.
Hold on, Docs. Wait. Y'all talking to the wrong person. Y'all should be talking to Mr. Husband of the Year.
I would have thought after you all nearly killed each other last weekend at SummerSlam in that tables, ladders, and chairs match that you would have calmed down and stopped acting like maniacs. But what a silly goose I was for thinking that.
Oh, silly goose.
What? I'm going to get control of this tag team division if it's the last thing I do. And it's going to start next week with DIY versus the Street Profits on Smackdown.
Okay.
Oh, my throat.
Sure, he's gonna get it together, guys.
We'll see. His throat, her leg.
No, you'll be there.
We'll think about it. Appreciate it. Consider it. It's a baby.
Okay. Hammerdog Gaming, thank you for gifting 5 subs, but appreciate you. Curdy0407, thank you for subscribing for 1 month. Appreciate you all very, very much. But, do you know what's cool about that? That's 2 tag teams actually interacting with each other and maybe like doing some kind of a feud. Don't fuck it up. Let's go. Please, for the love of God. That is beautiful. Charlotte. Beautiful. Papa Wheelie, thank you for the $5 super chat. Loved your reaction to Brock's return. It was funny. You were totally shocked, as everyone was. Was not on my bingo card whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Hadn't even crossed my mind. None of us had been online. None of us had really been scrolling on any social. So if there were any rumors or anything like that, like we sure as fuck didn't see them. So nuts. Fucking crazy shit. Crazy shit. I wish I could bottle just all of that in that arena. That was so crazy.
That MetLife win, that was extra special.
Why did someone say $300? Oh, I would do it annually because it's $30 cheaper. Are we still talking about the ESPN thing? I think the thing here, you want to know what irritates me the most about the ESPN thing? Is that everybody is fucking talking about it, but nobody really has their fucking story straight. I talked about this on live earlier. So we have an entire IWC who struggles with retaining information in the first place that are really fucking confused because we had a lot of people who are not reporters who felt the need to jump on the internet with their fucking green screens and start telling everybody what was happening when they didn't actually have all of the fucking information. If it's not your job to actually report shit, maybe don't do it. Maybe don't do it within the first 5 seconds that something happens. Maybe wait until we have all of the fucking information before you start spreading it. Because you're the first people to tell everyone, oh, you're not real journalists.
Your birthday falls at the same time as our championship celebrations. And I could have made this all about me, but I decided to be gracious and share the spotlight. You know, 2 celebrations, 1 stage. I would have said you're welcome, but since I'm in such a giving mood, how about we start right here?
That's going on somebody. That's going on somebody.
With your name on it.
No, your name's right here. Right here. Where? Right there. Alexa. It fits. You know what? That's not the only present. I have one more present that made me think about me. I mean, you. I mean, us. No, it's collectively kind of for like the both of us. It's right here. So excited.
That's right. You see cake on a wrestling show.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that.
Who's it going on?
Yes, I did.
Charlotte, we're just tag team partners. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Charlotte, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, you know
You're
what? I'll open
scared.
it.
You're scared of.
Wait, so do you remember what you gave me 4 years ago?
Oh, it's Lily. Aw, Lily.
Look, Lily has a We're Not Friends. We're Not Friends.
Her hair, Lily's hair's
we
different.
Match. Isn't it cute? Okay, and since we're tag partners, I thought Lily needed a tag partner as well. I know. It was a present that I kept, even if it was really ugly, but it all worked out. Charlie. I know it's really ugly, but it's the sentiment that counts.
Charlotte.
Look.
Charlie.
Charlie, look, we're tag partners, they're tag partners, we're not friends, they're not friends.
Oh, I see.
Charlotte.
I know I shouldn't have.
Thank you.
You know what? I appreciate that. But I need something else from you. That's not enough. I need something. Montreal needs something. You may hug me.
You may hug me.
Charlotte, I don't know if that's really necessary.
She's like, I don't want to do that.
You may hug the queen, Lexi.
Hug the queen.
Come on.
Hug it out. Hug it out.
Bring it in.
Human.
Little closer. Little closer.
Oh! Oh, man.
Canada's
He goes,
sweetheart
oh
has
man.
returned home.
The utterly exhausting
Lordy B.
color sweetheart.
Whoa. Look, people, I'm a proud Canadian, but listening to you cheer these self-absorbed
Oh no, the cake. Oh no.
weirdos.
Oh no, Chelsea, don't.
You guys have me wanting to turn in my passport.
Don't go down there, Chelsea. Don't do it.
Then again, girls, we are in Montreal, and judging for their love for the Habs, they don't see champions often.
Damn, Charles.
Charlotte, Alexa, I don't know what you think you're doing, parading your freaky, tacky little dolls around here, celebrating God only knows what. We are in my country. We should be celebrating my homecoming.
All right.
Celine Dion, who?
You know what, Lexi? I have one more gift for you. And that'll be kicking Chelsea's ass tonight.
I like their matches.
Come on.
Come on, Chelsea.
Chelsea's looking for the
No, wait,
exit.
actually. Damn it, Nick. Oh,
So
shit.
sorry to interrupt,
No, she's gonna get cake on her.
but you know, I thought such a special occasion, I'll tolerate wrestlers making matches on the fly again. And you know, I figured, Lexi, happy birthday. I too have a gift for you. It's a brand new referee. And his first assignment will be Chelsea Green versus Charlotte Flair right now.
You see, that's common sense leadership, Wade.
Nicholas Aldis, you are the dirt worst.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Charlotte. Extra birthday gift for Alexa.
Thank you, Nick.
Delivered.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so back and forth. I'm so back and forth. Fuck.
Is louder than ever.
I know, the little bow. The, like a handmade bow.
City to city.
The ref has a ribbon, yes. New referee, hit her with the cake. Did they get new writers? Because this and Raw were and are hilarious. Not sure.
11 brand new events.
If they did, you know,
Sale now.
didn't hear anything about it, but that doesn't mean anything for me anyway. What do I ever know? Nothing. Tony, oh my God. Tony, thank you for gifting 10 subs, bud. Hi. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. I know I haven't answered your messages. I'm a little bombarded with messages at the moment. Since I stopped working at the salon, I swear to God, I have so many texts and messages and people wanting to know shit. And I've got people from, you know, this job wanting to know shit. And then I've got people from my old job wanting to know shit. And then I've got my friends reaching out to me. And then I have people that are worried about me that want to know things. And it's just like a constant trying to catch up someday. By the way, Chelsea showed up at NXT on Tuesdays to support fellow Canadian Ethan Page. I kind of saw a couple little thingamabobs. A lot of people said that segment was cringe. I don't know. I thought it was cute actually, but maybe I'm dumb. What segment? The one that just happened? People that don't like having fun think things are cringe. It's more of a reflection on them than anything else. Putting Chelsea and Ethan Page together would be amazing. It would actually. I would love that. That would be good. That would be good. What Tony say? Don't be sorry, dude. You're busy as hell. You ain't fucking lying, dude. You ain't lying. Tana Paxley would have been perfect for the Wyatt Six, and she and Nikki Cross would have been a dangerous and crazy duo. Yeah, but it's not like they're doing a whole lot with her. Maybe that, you know, I get maybe they could have if they had put them together. You know, you have a point there. They're bordering on cringe. It was cute enough. I don't give a fuck what is cringe. Like, is cringe a negative thing? Do we look at cringe as a bad thing? Cause I just don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cringe to call things cringe anymore. On the off chance anybody's at Flow Wrestling in Fort Wayne, Indiana tomorrow, I'll see you there. You're gonna be at Fort Wayne? Oh. I'm gonna be at a truck show tomorrow. I'm gonna be at a truck show. No, I actually really want to go to the truck show. I haven't gotten to hang out. Well, me and Cody got like one day to hang out since I've been back. And I missed him. How does Santi have 1.3 thousand? Because he's just an anomaly. He is Thanos. He runs this shit. He runs this shit. Will Meister, thank you for the $100 soup. I mean, sorry, $100. My dumbass. 100 bits. Will Meister, thank you for the 100 bits. I love fun, but that segment was not. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, you know? Lions player hurt. Who? It's preseason. Who they got in? Are you parking trucks at the truck show? No? Why would I be do I look like a parking attendant? Huh? Monster trucks? No. Take a day off, Wheezy? I don't think that exists anymore. Who the hell is Santi? His is my friend. That's my friend.
Awesome week with the selection of WWE podcasts.
What's the status on the Jeep? Oh, I had that back. I've done had that back.
Part 2 of John Cena.
We got lucky. We got lucky with that one.
Story. And an awesome listen this week of Tiffany
A day off in this economy.
With Logan Paul.
A day off in this economy, and my dumbass just went to New York for a week and SummerSlam both nights. And my camera's broken and I need to get a new one, and I already bought another one that's not meant for streaming. I'm fucked. Mike the Miz. Mike the Miz.
Where you been at? You left me hanging high and dry for like 2 months. You said you was gonna take me to the top and you dipped out. What's up with that?
You know what, you're right. And you deserve better than
I
that.
do deserve better than that. And that's why I'm gonna go get myself a US title shot right now.
You know what? You do deserve a United States championship title shot, but
You do
it
deserve.
takes time. I've been here for 20 years. John Cena waltzes in and gets main events. I beat John Cena. Logan Paul walks in and gets marquee matches. I
Yeah,
brought
Jeeps
Logan
are known
Paul
for
into WWE. And Alexa Bliss, it's her birthday. My birthday's in 2 months.
Okay, but Mike, we're talking about you. We're supposed to be talking about me. And that's why I'm gonna go handle my business on my own.
You know what? You're right.
Mister, are you a Scorpio?
That's why I went to Nick Aldis and I got us a tag team match next week. Because we need to remind people exactly who Carmelo Hayes is, and you are him. Because we are Mello Don't Miz, and we
Mello,
are
he's not feeling it.
us.
He's not feeling it.
Him. We good?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we good.
They're not good.
What was that about? Just the man I wanted to talk to. Can we speak in your office? Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get him. Come on, Mello. Kick his ass, Mello. Will Meister, thank you for returning 100 bits. Maven uploaded a video of himself interacting with fans at SummerSlam. Did you get to interact with him? No.
And she's so exhausting with the way she does it. Interrupted
No.
what was a wonderful
I was doing a brand thing, and
right at the moment.
if you would like to know the kind of person that I am, I was doing a brand thing. I can't tell you with who yet. You'll see in like September. And they were having like influencers come in and do a specific thing. And we each got like a 30 to 45 minute time slot. So I was doing what I needed to do, get the footage that I needed to get. And in walks AJ Styles. And I mean, there's none of us in there. Like it's not like we were like 3 people in there with the people that work there. And so AJ Styles walked in, and I just pretended he wasn't there. I think I commented on one thing that they were talking about because he was looking for something, and I like chimed in like, yeah, they didn't have what I wanted either. And then Julia walked in as well. So actually part of my footage I can't fucking use because she's in the background of it. But I didn't go up to them and I didn't ask for a picture. It's just the kind of person that I am. I saw that some other people that did the same thing did meet and talk and take pictures with the people that were there, but I don't know. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I did see Julia and Mr. Phenomenal. La 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 la. I did. It's pretty cool. Pantene Jesus, his hair was looking pretty fresh too. Treat them like regular people. That's what they want from you when you're working events.
Did you see that crossbody from over halfway across and then into the cover? Well, that's the freak athleticism.
I'm gonna say one thing and it'll be done. I always thought that. But I'm actually seeing some people really do some cool shit not doing that. I feel like I've been bamboozled. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I live in the fucking Twilight Zone right now. I feel like my life for the last year has been a fucking lie.
Face first, right to that second
I'm like, wait a minute. It's fucking insane. Why are they not? Did I see Mr. Iguana? You damn right I did. Damn right I did. Well, I mean, I saw him at Smackdown.
Secret Herbis darting ringside for Chelsea Green.
Melo and Braun should have been the Randy and Cena of this generation by starting off winning championships, but Braun gets the better treatment than Melo, and it's a shame.
I need to apologize to the world for something I said.
Wheezy, do you ever think about incorporating AI stuff into your streams? What kind of AI things can you incorporate into your stream? What does that mean? I know very little about AI.
America's sweetheart, Joe Tess. You don't undersell our superstars, and I did that.
I don't know. I like to treat the wrestlers like I want to be treated. I'm not bothering them at the airport. I'm not either. I don't bother them anywhere. Not that it's them being bothered. I just.
From the USA.
I'm not going to dispute that whatsoever. I'm a huge fan of Charlotte Flair, but Chelsea Green, she could
Piper's hair looks kind of cool.
Beat everything that Charlotte Flair has ever achieved in this industry, and it starts tonight with a major.
Hello, it's me, AI Wheezy, here to react to your things. Fuck you. Here's the weather.
Easy, too easy.
Let's go, new ref. Let's go, new ref. We gotta know his name. I don't like that. I don't know his name. I know the names.
To win that title, held it for 131
That's one I don't know. The person that keeps saying you love my tattoos. Yes, they hurt. Tattoos hurt.
And we heard the reception. Sami Zayn got a little earlier tonight, blew the roof off the place. It is an absolute disgrace that Chelsea Green did not get the save.
Chelsea Green came out of here and mocked the
I'm just AI in general. I'm not real. That's why the scene is different.
North America.
When was the last time they won the Stanley Cup? I don't
legitimately, one of the original
I don't want to be known as that one, so I pick my spots, but I bump into them more than I have footage of.
Is they are past their sell-by date. I know for a fact they haven't won the Stanley Cup in a hell of a long time.
One of these days, it's just all gonna. One of these days, it's all just gonna come out. Today is not that day, but someday. Someday. I do have a favorite tattoo. Yes, it's the one on the inner bicep.
Here comes Flair, looking to rally back against Green.
We're getting a masterclass from Chelsea Green.
Masterclass.
She's doing everything right. She's completely dominating.
They had a match in Grand Rapids that I got to see live, and it was very good.
Charlotte got off to a hot start. Chelsea had that singular kick out that then sent Charlotte to the turnbuckle, came back, got her into the buckle again, has been in control during the middle portion of this match for sure.
Hang in there, camera. Hang in there, camera.
From said hot mess.
Just did a weird little thing.
This is going boot to the jaw.
finagles up here. Shit. The Wyatt Six are invading? Wheezy, what are they invading?
There is the birthday cake that
Hey, is this not plugged in?
had made for her tag
Elgato about to sponsor itself soon? No, it won't. It won't say Elgato. It'll just either go black or it'll say GoPro something.
By Chelsea Green.
Sorry if I'm annoying you with tattoos talk. It's okay, you don't have to be sorry. It's just I get asked about my tattoos a lot, so it's one of those things that I just answer a lot, so I'm sorry.
Down between those ropes. And what a show she is now giving here, turning this one around in a major way.
Chop after chop.
The cake is still ringside. Someone's going in that fucking cake. Oh my god, we should do exclamation point tattoo.
47 here. Oh, the walkover clothesline.
Wheezy, when will you and Minnie do another podcast? Don't know. Don't have anything on the schedule.
Every second. Oh my god.
One day at a time right now. One day at a time right now. I got to get my own channels up and running before I really start jumping into a bunch of collabs again. Otherwise, I'm going to get myself in trouble again. You know what I mean?
As Chelsea's able to land the kick, and Charlotte returns fire. Natural selection.
Tattoos are gross. Shut up, beard.
Into the cover to close it out. Teach her a lesson. Oh, but the
teach her a lesson.
And getting the shoulder up.
Yeah.
How good is Charlotte Flair?
I am not from Detroit. Nope.
That storm, taking a beating for about 5+ minutes.
I saw, Chad. I saw.
Shrugging it off and doing what she does best.
Just make an exclamation point for your most commonly asked questions. I'll put it on the list. Write an email.
Birthday celebration was underway. And now Charlotte runs into that big boot.
Chelsea's turn to show her toughness. And she's proven it tonight.
Chelsea able to meet her with that right hand and then go up top herself.
Oh, it's there. There we go.
And now Chelsea with Flair in position, looking to turn things around.
Oh, yeah.
Superplex. And could that put Chelsea in position? And Charlotte able to get that left shoulder up.
Kick out just about in the nick of time.
Come on, Chelsea. Oh, actually, I don't know. That's really difficult for me to decide who I actually want to.
But if Chelsea Green can drop the hammer here, she is getting a major single.
Drop the hammer. I gotta go to the bathroom.
She looks over to Alba and Piper. What is she saying to them? They're pointing to the cake. She's ordering the giant birthday cake. This massive sheet cake.
Oh, no, not the cake. No, Chelsea. 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 Chelsea, girl. Babes.
What in the world is she thinking?
Baby doll, no.
You've earned it.
Oh, Bliss off the apron wipes out the secret Hervis.
Oh, she's not going to eat.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's going to be Chelsea.
She's going for Is she going on prettier into the cake?
Oh, yes. Oh,
shit. There goes. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Chelsea.
On prettier. And she eats the cake. How good is that?
Let's just ruin Chelsea Green's diet.
The best of all.
And now she can't see to defend herself.
Charlotte tastes it and say, yeah, the frosting's good. And so is a figure 8 leg lock. Oh, that's just beautiful.
Charlotte said the cake was good. Oh, girly pop, I'm so sorry.
How is that not a disqualification? If that was
a
steel chair, it would have been a disqualification.
Oh my God, I cannot believe it.
She's the one that brought the sheet cake into the ring.
Yeah, shut up, Wade. That's very.
Used it. Those are the rules, Joe Test. Who is
oh, she said, ooh.
I've literally never
it's like their wedding.
That's friendly right there.
I didn't do that at my wedding. We didn't do that. My parents were mad at me. You have to do the cake. I don't wanna.
Still to come tonight. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre.
You wonder if the cake is good? I'm sure the cake is good.
John Cena.
It's cake.
Cody and Cena
it's a cake. It's a cake.
Less than a week
cake,
after
cake, 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 cake.
How about
Did I have a big wedding? Yeah, I mean, not like the craziest one, but I mean, I had a lot of people there. I had like 200 people there. Ish.
Well, Tess, send some cake backstage because we also have some celebrations in order. I'm here with WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. High caliber showing.
I like your hair
this
straight
Saturday at SummerSlam, retaining that title over Jade Cargill. You've been on quite a run. Very impressive. So what is next for Tiffany?
Kathy, I'm going to keep doing what I have been doing for the past 216 days, and that is keeping my title and defending it. So if...
Listen, be thankful that your foot found the rope, or you'll be standing here empty-handed. And I'll be shining my new title. Listen, next time, the story is going to be different.
The story may be different, but the outcome will always be the same.
Ah, don't get so
as
bold
your
there.
WWE Women's Champion. Trust that.
Hi, Kathy. Yep, you can go now. We're good here. This is off the record. Yeah, thank you. You may not know me. Kiana James. I represent Julia. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're serious about getting that title around your waist, don't hesitate to call.
If I take that title, I'm going to do it on my time, my way.
Well, why don't you just hang on to that?
Just in case.
So, you gonna do something with that, or?
No, you got it.
Thank you. I might give that one with the glasses a call, try to get myself a U.S. title shot, you know?
I mean, you could try. You could try it, Jade. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Wonder if Kathy put up her night 2 photos on social media before the show. She had a whole ass photographer man taking pics of her with a whole setup on my side of the arena. Really? She, on Instagram, she had, well, maybe those were the ones that were on the ramp. I don't remember.
Championship is on the line. Naomi.
Ara farming. Do. In WWE Champion, we got Julia in the game. Michin, though, you can see her turn heel. Maybe. Quebec City. Quebec, Canada. Canada. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be fast. I'll be really fast. I'll be really fast. I'll be so fast. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Hello. What just happened? Whoops. I'll be right back. Hang on. Ow. Still commercial. Hell yeah. Kevin is our new leader for wrestling shows. Who? Comfy chair. Need to upgrade my computer chair soon. Had mine too long. This one is pretty comfy. It's just a little too big for me. It's like an XL or whatever. I need one that's actually made for me. Damn it, Wheezy. What did I miss? What happened? What are you guys talking about? What happened? Also, I'm looking at my clips and I hate this web. I hate this camera. I hate this camera. I don't like it.
23-year WWE career. Cena at his best for you, the fan.
More than a tough guy. Ooh, I've got kettle corn. We were talking about Kevin stealing me. I don't even know where Kevin is right now.
A WWE fan.
If you come back before commercial ends.
John Cena, of course, stars
place your bets and place your Raiders. You guys are wrong.
August 21st. Congratulations to John Cena for that People magazine cover, and the story is outstanding.
I feel like being reckless. Oh.
I believe that I'm allowed to use violence to stop a greater violence from happening. And if you think that for some reason that makes me evil, there is no such thing as good or evil. You want to know the difference between good and evil? It's just your convictions. See, the entire crowd cheered and laughed Damien on as he was planning to throw me through the table. I'm not an eye for an eye kind of guy,
right there.
Damien. I am an eye for a head, an eye for a limb, an eye for a life kind of guy, and that's why I exacerbated the violence I put upon you. And I even told them that violence begets violence.
Who's my favorite wrestler?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't have one.
Sitting at home, nursing a hairline fracture in his jaw. Do you want to know what the difference
Did I go to Smackdown?
is between you and me, Priest?
I did. Me, Con, and Alex went.
Somebody pushed you.
We were right behind well, we were like 3 rows behind behind commentary.
Pushes me. I push him off the cliff, and I will stand at the edge of that cliff, waiting to hear that smack. If that's what makes you people consider me to be a scapegoat,
Not a scapegoat.
so be it.
Not again. Uh-oh.
You back?
Oh.
You really back? Thank you, Jesus. If you back, I'm back. We back. Ow! Get here. Oh, we back, dog. Oh, we back in the saddle.
Man, I was really worried about you. You started acting really weird for like 5 months. You know, you changed your hair. You were really mean to people. Were beating people up. Remember you made that kid in Brussels cry? And then you said you wanted to ruin wrestling. I mean, come on, did you really think that would work? But it's good to have you back.
Bamboozle. Bamboozle.
Just too good.
Turning
the tables.
Just too good.
Ron Cena? We get some Ron Cena? I see about the Lions player, guys. I don't really know what to say. I'd have to like start looking it up, and if I do, then my attention's gonna get dragged away from this, and then I'm not gonna be able to pay attention. But I will look up after. I saw the name of the guy. I don't know the name.
The Maverick who fearlessly opened his mouth again right off the top tonight, and thus this.
You think his music sucks? I don't think it sucks. Also, whoever said that they want Becky's theme to be released, same.
At the end of August. I'm going to recalibrate my brain that John Cena is no longer WWE champion.
That was a wild gaslight. This was a quick episode of Smackdown, but it's good. This was a really good episode. They took Wheezy thumbnail. What do you mean? What does that mean? Yapentire lives. There he is. You love me, WheezyBlonde. Thanks, Ashley. Love you too. I appreciate that not a lot of people are talking shit about. Explain.
McIntyre, who openly expresses
CM Punk was in Detroit for some reason, and I don't know why, but Mona just posted a picture of Punk with her son.
Now the target's going to be a lot tougher for the biggest names in the industry.
I have so many questions.
Live from Montreal.
I have so many questions. I don't know what he's doing in Detroit, but my other friend, took a picture with him too, but I don't know where he was. Actually, I'm gonna text her, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna give you the answer. If she tells me and it's something that I can't say, I'm not gonna say. The only time goes slow is at work. If you were enjoying something, it flies by. I don't remember the last time I had a job that really went slow, you know what I mean? Well, certain episodes of Raw and SmackDown, I won't lie. 3-hour SmackDowns were killing me, kids. That shit was killing me. We respect privacy, of course. You're gonna have to. Wheezy is a wholesome, entertaining white girl. Give her flowers. Thanks, Leo. Appreciate you. They opened a new donut shop in Detroit. Oh, is it the one that my friend Colin was working? Or he did PR for? Is that why he was there? It's just, oh. Did you ever find out if you're the girl with the teeth? I never found out for certain, no, but I'm sure I probably am. There was a, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't know what I'm talking about. So, and I don't even care anymore, I'll fucking tell you. So there is a talent agent. So there's a media guy, reporter, Andrew Baidala. You guys might know who he is, you might not, but he posted this whole thing about how he said it would be smart for AEW to utilize the content creators or some of the reactors that like have big followings, big numbers, and whatever. And a lot of people had a lot of like criticism of that, rightfully so. Like there's a lot of positives and negatives to that. It could be a good idea, it could be a bad idea. Open, you know, having a conversation about that is not a bad thing. But to just like write a whole fucking long dissertation, like shitting all over someone like me, it's so interesting. But he had, like, the guy that was doing it, he wasn't completely wrong, and I don't disagree with him entirely. And this is what I do, you know. It really would depend on the person that you're gonna like work with in doing it. He said something along the lines of like, I understand the perspective of like, we make money off of what they do and how it's self-serving. My counter to that is fucking wrestling is self-serving in itself. I don't think it's fair to call a content creator or an influencer or anyone that works online self-serving, even though, yeah, it is, but so is wrestling. What's the fucking difference? You're both working for an audience. You're both trying to appease an audience. Wrestlers get into wrestling to be a wrestler and work for themselves and be famous and go to WrestleMania and be champions. How the fuck is that not self-serving? You can hide behind the guise of like just the business in general, but like at the end of the day, it's still self-serving. Hello? I don't know. Some people just, you know, hate to hate, and that's their prerogative. Did you feel SummerSlam was long time-wise being there live? No, night one was really short. Like really short. It went by so quick. I think like from start to finish, the actual show was only like 3 hours. Like it felt really short. How is being a reporter any less self-serving? That's my point. It's such a silly... I don't think I was able to get that recorded at SummerSlam. I kept messing up. I'm a professional. I wasn't able to get that recorded. I meet him next week! I'm so excited! I've never been this excited to meet a wrestler in my life. Ay, ay, ay. I pretend I don't know them. I'm so excited.
Well, it is officially official. Logan Paul has done it again. He's talked his way into yet another blockbuster match. This time with none other than the 17th-time world champ,
Très magnifique. Okay. I don't know if that was correct or not, but that's pretty cool, yeah. You guys like the graphics too. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Can't wait for that one.
My Cena intro at SummerSlam was perfectly timed. My proudest moment, random live event reacting. The Doctor of Graphicnomics. That was correct? Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Oui. I don't know how to speak French to save my life. Yeah, people are telling me a Lions player was taken off the field via ambulance. I hope he's okay. The name didn't, the name was said and I don't know who that is. How did the boos for Cody sound on TV during the match? Were they loud? Because they were loud as fuck in the arena. Where is the interview taking place at? I'm not interviewing him. It's a meet and greet. But it's in Chicago. I am going as media for the entire event. It's a convention in Chicago. I do have access to like media everything, and they're imploring, like they're like, apply for this and this, like you can apply to do, you know, we can reach out and get, and I'm so jaded at the moment that like I don't want to even ask if I can do anything with Cena, because I'm so tired of no, and I'm so tired of just all of it. You know, you don't know. I haven't explained anything. You know, no, you don't. Don't be jaded. You're working and trying to grow. If I just.
Biggest of challenges said he wanted the best version of John Cena at SummerSlam.
I have every right to be a little jaded. Trust me. I have every right to be a little jaded. Trust. The Lions and Falcons game has been suspended. I have heard. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if sales of Cena's merch went down a bit with the heel run. I can imagine now he's a face again, his stuff's selling out again. I don't feel like it did. Because I mean, I still bought, they did the smart thing by making it personalized to every city and every location. And that definitely made people still want to. What would your reaction be if he tells you he recognizes you? I will cry. I will cry. I don't think he will. If he does, I probably will fucking cry. 100%, I will cry. And I'm gonna try really hard not to. But if he knows who I am, I'm gonna cry. So. I don't think he does. You have to have him do a video for Pika. I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't really think I'm allowed to do anything.
I don't believe that's a thing.
I'm not allowed to record or anything. They take a professional picture and like that's it. And I will. And I honestly, I am not the kind of person like for a meet and greet.
S'il vous plaît, John Cena.
It's not the time and place for me to pull out my camera. Like I'm doing this meet and greet literally because Alexis wants to meet John Cena. Because Alexis has been a fan of John Cena for a very long time, and she respects the fuck out of him and what he stands for, and loves his mindset, and the things that he's said and done really speak to her as a person. Especially when it comes to his outlook on kids and just life and working hard. Like I really respect him. So I didn't buy those tickets to meet him for content. I literally bought them so that Alexis can meet him, you know?
Huge strength disparity between these two, but that's never scared Cody Rhodes before. Got to be very careful around this Scottish psychopath. And of course, Logan Paul. Oh! Glaswegian kiss.
Yeah, turn around for 1 second. Bad things can happen when you're in there with McIntyre.
His work with Make-A-Wish, it is amazing. He's a good human.
Comes to dropping human beings with a noggin. And now Cody Rhodes, like a sack of spots
Listen.
out the ring.
Oh, and a big, huge
Paul, what are you doing?
From Logan Paul. As Drew
I love that because it's fucking hard to separate that, and I think a lot of people can't make that distinction.
Quickly back up to the apron.
What do we always say? Chemistry in tag teams.
It is what will always hold me back, and I recognize it, and I know it. I am too human, and I am too aware of other people's humanity, and it will always hold me back. I will probably never get to do a lot of the things that I want to do, or that I had really been told I was going to get to do because of that fact.
Cody Rhodes, once again.
And it's unfortunate, it sucks. But I'm coming to terms with it more. You have respect. I do. And you know what? That means more to me. It means more to me to have that than to get to do a lot of cool shit. And, you know, at the end of the day, it does. I wouldn't want it any other way. It hurts. It hurts. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sucks. It sucks watching people be inauthentic and not genuine and get to do the coolest shit. But I have a lot of trust and I have a lot of respect from the actual people. And
to take on Drew McIntyre.
I would take that any day. It's gone a lot further for me with anything else. So. Will Meister, thank you for cheering those 100 bits. The Alexis you were talking about, did you mean yourself? I'm sort of confused. Yes, my name is Alexis.
The way things are going, this hyped up main event tag match, Cena may not even
I was kind of making reference to Wheezy being my online. I don't have an online persona. Like I am the same away from the computer as I am on the computer, but you guys know me as Wheezy, and I'm Alexis, you know, and Alexis away from the internet, not making content, is gonna go meet John Cena as a fan. I don't get to do that very often. I just told you I ignored AJ Styles when I was working for a brand. Like
Series of body blows from Logan Paul.
We want Cena rings in the air. Well, in the words of the Rolling Stones, you can't always get what you wanted.
I mean, he decided not to stream. I know it was like it's really hot at her house.
Finally got someone who can watch his back around here. Certainly doesn't trust anyone in
Sorry,
the
Mab.
locker room.
Hi, Mab. Thank you for not selling your soul just to be successful. It's so annoying seeing content creators do that. You're gonna make me cry actually saying that. I know you don't mean to.
A sellout at the Bell Center,
It's hard.
14,747. When the night
It's
opened,
really
John
hard.
Cena gave an emotional address,
It's really tempting.
a gratitude-filled speech
But
to
I would
this
never
crowd
be
here.
able to.
It was
I don't think it's
by Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre,
I just don't have it in
and then
me.
they jumped all over him. Cody Rhodes came to his aid, and now it's
Yeah.
John Cena trying to come to Cody's aid because Cody's
Sell
been
my
taking
soul.
a
You know who I
beating and
would
is
sell my soul
desperate
to?
make
The
that
Rock.
tag, Wade.
Talk about emotional. John
Maybe.
Cena's gonna
Kidding.
start crying
Kind of.
if this tag doesn't happen soon, because Cody's
Okay,
getting
yeah,
mauled in there.
The crowd has been chanting, "We want Cena, we want Cena," Can they get their beloved John Cena?
And McIntyre just completely overcommitted. The WWE champ, Cody Rhodes, moving out of the way just in the nick of time. It has to be now or never.
Calling you by your government name feels weird. I have a really funny story about that.
One last time in Montreal for John.
Let's go.
The shoulder blocks.
They were just telling him that he couldn't wrestle over the weekend. I was there. The change up. You will hear this. I will tell you in a second. I want to watch this first, and then I'll tell you the story.
Five knuckle shuffle north of the border. And how about an AA?
I don't feel like he's gonna win. Where's Drew? There he is.
No, McIntyre with his wits about him, saving his buddy, saving this match for his team.
Hang on.
And McIntyre has now lost it. Rage in the eyes. Oh, Cody.
Get his ass.
Cody interrupts the Claymore attempt.
Woo! On his feet, like a cat.
And he goes flying out to the floor.
Now the two legal men are left in there.
Oh! Vicious low blow by Logan Paul.
No.
Logan Paul is a
Trash. I treat that guy. Trash.
May have lost this one by disqualification.
We're going.
But apparently
We're
the
going.
fight with Cena continues, and what else is going on here? Security in the back apparently going to be dealing with that.
His reaction.
As Cody and Drew continue to fight on.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna destroy our desk here. He wants to do damage to Drew McIntyre.
And these people in this arena are baying for. Oh!
He just hit him with the title.
Drew's holding the title. Wait. Drew's holding the title. Drew's holding. Yes. Wait. Actually, stop. I hate you, but I hate you, but no. Do that. Please. Yeah. Please do that. Clash. 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 Come on.
Championship that has consumed the thoughts, the ever-darkening thoughts of Drew McIntyre for several years now. He has been tantalizingly close on numerous occasions, only to
But actually, put it down. I hate you. No.
away, often by dubious means, and that has spiraled McIntyre
Champion.
for a hell of
Please.
a long time.
As Cody is damaged, look at the eyes of Drew.
What are you doing?
He's enraged. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, oh, he's just.
Oh my God!
Wasn't this thing like? Oh, we're on Smackdown. Never mind. I thought that thing was like indestructible. We've been beating the hell out of it the last few weeks.
The skull of Cody Rhodes.
Okay, but Drew, listen, Drew, if you want to go for the title, you gotta get your head on right, man. We've been over this. We've been over this for years now. Keep your eye on the prize. Get distracted, fucking around.
Cody, who
He will get distracted.
top of the world. There's grave concern.
So you know how it's gonna turn out. You know how it's gonna turn out.
His entire upper body, his head went through the hard wooden front of the announce desk. Cody's in bad shape here in Montreal.
I didn't hear the last part. I didn't hear the last part. I don't know what happened. That was a good episode. That was fun. That's fun. Okay, the story I was gonna tell you about my name. So when we were leaving night 2, John from Stash Club drove down, and he drove. So we were like, oh my God, someone has a car. So we rode with John to the Airbnb we were going to in Jersey, and it was amazing because we got out of there lickety split. It was fucking awesome. We were out of MetLife by like 11. Fucking awesome. It was great. But when we got in the car, we've never met each other before. So he asked, which almost everybody does. Almost everybody, when they meet me for the first time, they ask me if you're a creator and we're friends and we're hanging out outside, like, they'll be like, what do you want me to call you? Like, or what do I call you? Do you want to be called Wheezy? Do you want to be called Lex? Like, what do you want? And so I actually never really know what to say, because I get called like 50 million different things. Like Jake TV here with the rate of party of 43, who gets called Bronson Reed. Hey, welcome, Jake. Hey! I'm sorry. If I have to deal with being called Sol Ruka, you got to deal with being called Bronson Reed. I don't make the rules. It is what it is. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I hate it. I will forever be. I hate it. I don't want. If she comes to the main roster, I'm shaving my head. I can't fucking do this anymore. God help me. God have mercy on my soul. Let's give Jake TV a shout out. You got that already? Perfect. Thank you. I do hate it. I'm giving you empathy. Bronson kills Roman. It's killing me. He's killing me. So you guys planned to go together? How did you get tickets? We didn't plan. None of us planned to go together. I'll get there. Hang on. None of us planned. We just all end up there. We're all going. We all just end up there, and then we're like, hey, what's up? But anyway, John was like, what do you want me to call you? And I always say to everybody, I'm like, you can call me whatever you want. I said, most people in the space just end up calling me Wheezy. There's a few that call me Lex, so one of the either ones is fine. You can call me Lex, you can call me Wheezy, whatever feels right. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna call Kyle. I'm gonna call you Kyle. I was like, all right, I'm Kyle. I said, that sounds like I drink Monster Energy drinks and whatever. And he said something about being the manager at Zoomies. I was like, oh yeah. And so I started calling him Brittany. So John to me is Brittany, and then I am Kyle. That is what we landed upon. I don't make the rules. This is what we do. It showed me that he's my kind of people because he says goofy shit. I appreciate it. Anyway. Anyway. Are y'all like aware of Sol Ruka's ethnicity? I am aware of it. But that doesn't, don't mean we can't, we can still kind of, we don't, I just have fucking hair. Where was my invite? Do I know you? Do I know you? Kyle's going to the truck show? Yeah, it's not Wheezy that goes to the truck shows. It's Kyle. That's actually not a bad idea. I might lean into that a little bit. I might lean into that a little bit. Can I surf? Nope, never tried. I've boogie boarded. Wheezy might have some hidden flavor she's keeping from us. I don't. I am fucking Hidden Valley Ranch. You don't know her whole background. I wish I had some hidden spice. I've done the DNA test and everything. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no spice. I am Slavic as fuck. I am scary Slavic. I am Russian. I'm Polish. I'm Hungarian, Austrian. I've got a little bit of German. I can't remember if it's Swedish. Yeah, Swedish. There's a couple. All of my ancestors were from fucking everywhere. It was awful. Idiots. All of them. This was so bad, bro. No Brock or none. Hot fucking buns. Zach, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Zach. I don't have any finish in me, no. Did I play softball? I did for like a couple years when I was in middle school. I don't think there's a part of me that's no Polish or Italian. You tried ice skating once? What does that mean? Okay. I don't know my lineage. I just know I'm a mutt. I was always the same way. I always knew I was a mutt as well. I did find out I do have a little bit of Irish. That made sense. I think, was it the Hungarian that it made sense? People went all over. You tried ice skating once? Keyword there is once. We were just talking about ice skating. Who was I talking about ice skating with? Oh, when we were at the Airbnb, Brent said his wife likes to ice skate and he said he's not good at it. And so I was like, well, they make those like ice skating walkers that you can like ice skate with. They work. Can do it. And then I don't remember, I don't know, we ended up talking about bowling. I think we were all like something about bowling and bumpers. It's all a blur. You're part Cherokee. Did more people take the train to SummerSlam than drive? I don't think there's any way to really tell. I mean, there's a lot of people that drove. Their Uber situation is a fucking nightmare. You're beyond mixed, but the Samoan is what comes through the most. I just found out one of my friends, well, he is a friend, but he's not, but he's one of the bartenders in town. And he's very, I actually want to show you a picture of him. Hang on. Wonder if I can, he changes his name to weird shit. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to find him. Crap. But he is Samoan. And it, like, after I found out, I was like, oh, that makes sense. What is his last name? That's awful that I don't know. Oh. Wheezy looks like a baseball player. Thank you. How was the train back to New York City? I never took the train back. We Ubered back every time. And after the show, we went back to our friend's Airbnb, and then we took an Uber back every time. The nights of SummerSlam, we all ended up hanging out in the city. So we had to go back there anyway. I was not driving in New York City, though. That's why I bailed with the quickness. Yeah, we were going, and it was like meeting up with people. And then, can you ask how much the tickets cost? Sure. So the first night, there was only a $20 difference for some reason, and I bought them standard. But the first night, I paid $450 for row 11 in section 2, and then night 2, I paid $479 for. It was technically row 4 of section 7, but it was called row 16, but it was row 4. So that's what I paid. And I felt for the price that was pretty fucking good. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. $500 is usually, 500 is my my limit. I did not use TickPick. I prefer not to use TickPick because you paid half of that, but I was higher up. Totally understand that. But when I was looking, even, for an extra 200, it was worth it for me to be where I was. I would have rather, I like to be on the floor. If I can get decent floor seats within my price range, I'm going to do that every time. The energy is better. I like it better. I get to be down where I can talk to some of the people that I'm friends with, like, that are creators, but I get to meet more people. But then I also get to, like, quickly say hi to some of my friends that, like, work for WWE. So it's just, I like it. I did get the tickets from Ticketmaster. Yeah, I got distracted. I like getting tickets from Ticketmaster because you can pick your actual seat. TickPick just shows you the row, and sometimes it's confusing and you can't scroll. Like, I like being able to zoom in and see exactly where it is. TickPick, it can be kind of like a crapshoot, and it's never. I don't feel like it really gives. It just gives you what's on Ticketmaster. I don't feel like it really gives you that great of a deal, personally. You were with friends, so that's fine. I like being higher up because I see the whole stage as part of the experience. For me, that's awesome. That's the cool thing, is that everyone likes what they like, for different reasons. The only thing I hate about floor seats is the long walk down with my cane trying to carry a drink. MetLife wasn't like that. MetLife, no stairs. You entered at a specific gate that was, I never had to do any stairs. Cleveland was like that. Cleveland, you had to walk down to the floor. But MetLife, no, you walked right onto the floor. It's pretty cool. Not what I expected. Was there disabled people on the floor? Yeah. It was accessible. For the reason that I just said. Those seats are $250, $400 for the regular shows. I know. Came from Jake TV Raid. Hi. Mini portable. I think TickPick is expensive. I do too. Yeah. Every time I think it's expensive. I have better luck just using Ticketmaster. And sometimes it depends. like the time of night that you're looking. Because sometimes right before the show, it can shoot up. Sometimes it's not actually a good price until the show starts. But I have the best luck the night before the show, like dead middle of the night or like really early morning is usually when I'll get mine. I like to do the night before. Night 2, I think I ended up buying at like, when did we get out of there? Like 10:30, 11? I forget where we were when I decided. Also, hi, Minnie. I'm sorry, it's hot as fuck at your house. It says no fees, but I think they add that in with the ticket. That would make sense. That's so shady. Because the fees are stupid, but no, because it ends up being the same. It's just bullshit. Because I don't see how they can get around the fees if the ticket is coming from Ticketmaster, you know? Maybe some, like if it's coming from StubHub or something like that, but I don't even trust. I ran into Brock Lesnar guy on the floor, and he had bought tickets from StubHub, and he said that they like ended up being fake. So he had to scramble to get tickets as he was there. Can't even go to Smackdown in Detroit because nosebleeds are like 70. I was looking at Smackdown Chicago. Oh, it might be Toledo. No, Toledo is coming up. So it was probably Toledo. Toledo and Chicago are coming up. SummerSlam 2024 was amazing. It was. It was. Did the Superstore have any cool merch? I saw it was crazy crowded. I never went. I never went in because it was so insane. I was not waiting in that line. Nothing is worth it to me to wait in that line. It's cool if you did, but I was not fucking doing that. Even at the physical box office run by Ticketmaster, it's still cheaper. I got my Smackdown ticket at the arena and my ticket was $15 cheaper than it was online. Are there still fees involved when you do that? Did the guy on the subway dance to just one song? Saw that line online and that was insane. Dude, it wrapped around like the whole mall. I honestly don't even know where, I don't know where it started. I'm not even sure where the start was. All I know is that like I had to keep cutting through it. I had to keep cutting through it. Minnie, also, I need to talk to you. I have stuff to talk to you about. I have a lot of things to talk to you about. We need to talk. I got a bitch. I got a bitch about some things. And other not things, but talk about good things too. I want to bitch a little bit. No fees at the box office. Okay. Glad I didn't have that problem when I bought tickets for Backlash. The StubHub, even though fees were high, text me after. Deal. Lex, what your favorite storyline in WWE right now? Also across 3 brands, Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. Favorite storyline. I feel like a lot just wrapped up. So now I don't know. You know what I mean? And I didn't watch Raw. I am interested in Becky and Nikki Bella, I won't lie. El Grande Americano is in a match with whoa. What's my favorite storyline in NXT? I haven't been watching NXT. I'm going to start again, but it wasn't smart I didn't feel that it was smart for me to leave my job because of a sickness and then jump right into watching everything, and because that wasn't the point. The point of quitting my job and cutting back was to get myself healthy. That was why my job had asked me to take a break. So it felt shitty for me to just be like, okay, now I'm going balls to the wall, like content creation. Like, no, that's how I ended up in this position in the first place, you know, overworking myself. So, I don't regularly watch TNA, no, but I do like to, and I try to keep up with what's happening. I just don't have, I don't have a lot of, the problem is that and I've talked about this a lot before, I don't have a lot of interest in watching wrestling every night of the week. You know what I mean? Because there is wrestling on every night of the week. I really don't want my entire life to revolve around it in that way, whether it's my job or not. And that's absolutely why I have honed in on one I mean, that is why I just follow WWE. And people can talk whatever shit they want about that. That's fine. I love professional wrestling. I support professional wrestling. Anyone that has ever met me will tell you that. Anyone that works on the indies, anyone that works in any other company will tell you that. This is just how I'm able to survive. Are you going to watch Triple Mania? What time is it on? I would like to. I won't be able to stream it. I had to make cuts. Sorry, NXT and AEW most weeks. I think most of us understand that. I feel like back in the day, we used to get a little, like everyone used to get a little more flack for that. Now, like I'm even just reading the comments, I feel like people are like, yeah, fair, fault. You know, I think we get it. Especially most of us that have just things to do, you know, if you have, you know, especially if you work a job, if you're taking care of someone, if you have kids, if you do this, if you do that, if you have a house, like there's so many responsibilities and things to do that, like, the reason that I never really did AEW or TNA was because like I didn't want to come home from a 12-hour shift and go right into watching wrestling. Personally, I was going to lose my shit. I tried to do it a little bit and I couldn't fucking do it. It was too much. It was too much. It was great when it was on at the same time, WWE and WCW. You could flip back and forth. I hate channel flippers. I want to watch one thing because we're going to miss stuff, you know? We're going to miss things. Would you like to see a storyline feud between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio? I would. You just record AEW and WWE on my DVR and watch them when I get off work? I used to do that too, but then it's like I never took the time to really actually watch it. The programs are just so long, you know? They're so long. What was the last clip I posted? Can't believe I missed Alexa's birthday in my hometown. I slipped you some gossip. Some hot goss. You got some hot goss? So funny. Interesting. I want to know more. If I don't watch it live, I'm not going back to watch it. To be honest, that's how, no, dude, I like hearing you say that because I'm the same way. I don't know what it is. But like if I miss a Raw, I miss it. Like they make it so easy to, even if we didn't have reaction streamers, if this wasn't a thing, they post damn near every segment on YouTube, you know, because you get spoiled about it before you see it. Yeah. Evolution has been the standout show of the year for me. All good matches, great storylines, and the wardrobe, hair, and makeup were so sick. Between that and Worlds Collide, those were two of my favorites. But I haven't watched any of the AEW pay-per-views this year. Was the cost start up for being a content creator high or low? Chad just asked the most out-of-pocket things. It can be whatever you want it to be. Mine was low. I feel like if you're first starting out, it should be low, but also we just, things are so different. Things are so very different now than they were 3-4 years ago. The space is very saturated. It's a big reason why I'm probably going to end up fucking dropping money on another camera, which I don't want to, but people are leveling up. And I like my stuff to look nice. I like my stuff to look a certain way. And now I don't have what I worked. It's really frustrating to not have what I worked really hard to have. It really sucks. So I should have just done it already. I know I'm going to. Thank God for Amazon monthly payments. But I already have monthly payments on other shit, so I don't want to do it again. But that camera was completely paid off. You're thinking about it? Well, if you're thinking about getting into content creation right now, the thing that I like to tell everybody is know what it is you're wanting to do. Know what it is you're wanting to do, why you want to do it, and what it is. If you don't have an answer to any of those questions, don't do it. You got to know what you want to do. Wheezy, what city would you like to visit out of Houston, Denver, Los Angeles, and Memphis? Out of all of those, I immediately go to Denver first, solely because my cousin, my best friend, I grew up with her. She lives north of there, and I've been promising that I'm going to come see her. She works at a ski resort. She moved away from everybody. I love her. I am so proud of her. She got the fuck out of here and didn't do what everyone else told her to do. I want to go there, but I've also never been to LA, and I would like to see LA. I didn't stream, and I looked at how many people are streaming, and I was like, holy shit, I knew like 3 people outside of you and Santi. We had a lot of talks about that this weekend. A lot of talks about that. And I think a lot of the non-streamers were really surprised to hear me say that. Not that I'm not over it. I love doing it, but it's not something I feel like stands out. It doesn't make you stand out anymore. I don't think. I'm just going to be real. I'm just going to be really real. Back when they first started showing people, like when it first happened, the first 6 months, you saw an uptick because, say, I'm over it. It's become too common and non-creative. Oh my God. Okay, cool. We're on the same page. We are all on the same fucking page. Most of us. It was special at one time, because there weren't a lot of people doing it. No one knew how to do it. It was hard for people to do. It was a lot of stuff for people to figure out how it worked. But us also being kind people helped a lot of other people learn how to do it. And then they kept showing us. And not only that, when WWE would show us, we would get an uptick in subs, we get an uptick in views. It was beneficial. Me and Con were just, someone asked us this weekend, they were like, oh man, that's so cool. And it's like, it is cool, but it's just a thing that happens now. They use our footage for something, and okay, people are like, oh, it doesn't bring a lot of new viewers. There is no necessarily like a benefit on anything anymore. People rarely even post reactions reacting to other reactors unless they're the one in it, and I'm curious if it's even going to be possible after the first of the year when ESPN takes over, because Disney is involved in that deal. We're really gonna have to see, because Disney's very protective of their stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see if that fucks up with copyright. I don't know what necessarily their rights are or what their involvement will be. I feel like seeing content creator clips on WTV has become the new random clips of the crowd in the late 2010s. Yeah, it has. It has. You think Canada is sticking with Netflix? Well, that's where I don't understand. How are they going to be able to differentiate what's coming from where? So I don't know. Again, Minnie, myself, most people I know that do this regularly have been preparing for this for a very long time. It's not going to be a surprise. It's not going to be like oh no. It's one of those things that we're going to be okay. Like, we're absolutely going to be okay. We don't even fucking make money off of these anymore. They're just really good exposure. They're really good exposure to get you out there and make it so that other people can see the other things that you create. I unfortunately dug myself a huge fucking hole and had a nervous breakdown and, got behind on building the YouTube and everything that I was focusing on because I got sick. That's my bad. But luckily, I think I'm going to be okay still. Not usually, because they get taken down very fast, but that's more of a Dana White thing than an ESPN. They were shutting them down long before ESPN. If you, Minnie, and Alex make a WWE TV clip on ESPN, technically y'all would be Disney princess. I don't think Disney would have anything to do with the copyright, but they don't own the material. It's ultimately still WWE's product. And they're even still wishy-washy. Like they're super wishy-washy. Sometimes it's an issue, sometimes it's not. I don't even know. But I won't lie. I hate being pulled in with just being a reactor because I know that I am more than I am worth more than that. So, Wheezy, if you was in charge of WWE, what station would you put Friday Night SmackDown on? Fox, CBS, or keep it on USA Network? It's just a question. I don't know that I have a preference. Maybe, what's the easiest one? Which one do you not need cable for? Are those all, which one do you not need cable for? Put it on that one. USA has been really cool to me. But like, put it on the one that everybody can watch. I feel like that makes the most sense. Put it on Netflix like everyone outside the US. Yeah. Text me, we have a lot to discuss. Oh girl, let me tell you. Yep, I always get insulted when I'm called a reaction creator. Me too. I was walking around the floor. The row behind me, there was this girl. We ended up making up. She just was a loud Jersey girl. It's fine. But she kept making fun of some of the, like me, because I kept turning my phone around, like I kept turning it around to face myself. Which has taken me years to get comfortable doing that, mind you. I was just looking at footage of me at SummerSlam in Detroit. I have come a long way being comfortable with what I do, who I am, and filming in public in general. So for someone to be making fun of me, but she just was like, I need to make, was that Liz? No, Liz and I know each other. She wouldn't make fun of me. She wouldn't make fun of me. But this lady, she just was like, I should be a reaction streamer because I can make money. Yeah, I could just film myself doing this so that I could make money. And I'm just kind of like, I literally told her, I'm like, you want my phone? Fucking go for it. Here. Do it. Do it. Make my day. This is also the same woman. This is also the same woman that the first match, Braun Breaker, came out and she was like, I do know Liz. Mm-hmm. We took a picture at WrestleMania last year. She gave me my Hot Girls Love Wrestling shirt. I know people. I love her. She's cool. But when Braun Breaker came out, one of the first thing she said was, what the fuck did she say? Something about how it looks like Scott Steiner. Like, it looks like Scott Steiner. And it was like, so do people even know who that is what she's saying. Like, I don't need to say anymore. I don't need to say anymore. Yo, I turned my camera a few times during SummerSlam. I got a few weird looks like, gang, I'm just a girl trying to keep memories. The way that I just don't care anymore. The way it's a wild thing. I really kind of clocked it. I just do not care anymore. I was just out on my patio earlier with my phone doing stuff. I used to really care about like even my neighbors saying, and now I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. This is my job now. It's been my job, but I feel like if anyone feels the need to be like that, I'm still not there yet, but that's because I don't go out enough. And no, it absolutely takes the reps. It takes the reps. I swear to God, it's been like the 2 years. I would probably say this full year, starting with SummerSlam last year. Because I had a really difficult time even being able to make vlogs because I, one, was really bad about pulling out my camera, but also being afraid to pull out my camera. And there were certain instances where I was still bad at it, but it made me feel, it was every time that I was hanging out with a lot of other creators, YouTubers, or whoever, we did not pull out our phones. We didn't get footage of half of the shit that we did that wasn't content related, and it was of course the best ones that were doing it. Like Brandon did the couple whatever you call it, TikTok type things. He recorded like 3 or 4 of them that we all did together. And then the Haroon twins, we did like 2. We did one thing with them, but I don't think they liked it, so I don't think they posted it, which is fair. And it would have been really embarrassing for me, so I'm glad that they didn't post it. It was really embarrassing. Just more reasons for the internet to make fun of me, but I would have put up with it. Have I met Grim? Mm-mm. Not to my knowledge, no. Favorite creators you hang out with? There are very few I've met that I dislike. But Conman and Minnie are, I'm not saying that just because she's here, but they're just 2 people that I vibe with heavily. Alex, of course. I just vibe with all of them. No pun intended vibe. All of the Vibe guys, honestly, are also really fucking cool. I really, really enjoy hanging out with them. God, who else? Raspy Taylor. John. That was first time meeting him. Santi. Yeah, I like hanging out with Santi. I like hanging out with Santi, but I don't know, it's different. It's just different. Malcolm. I like Malcolm. There's really not anyone that I've hung out you're gonna like talk to me about that I don't like. And if there's anyone that I don't, you already know, and you know. Some people forget that sometimes trying to record the moment makes you miss the moment. That part. And that's what I hate. I genuinely had a moment at SummerSlam where I realized there's a specific picture, there's a specific view that I saw of somebody taking a photo of the ring, and the entire section had their phones out taking video and picture, and their screens were on. And it's one of those things that I was always the person that I did not record. If I go to a concert, I record nothing at a concert. I have always been, if I'm going to go pay to go see a concert, I love music and I love concerts. I want to watch it with my eyes. I want to experience it. I don't want to be on my phone. I'm never going to fucking do anything with that footage, whatever. And then I became a content creator. And then it was, oh, well, every bit of footage that I take, I can use. And so even at wrestling shows, I try to be selective of what I'm recording, but it's almost a bit of a pressure. It's almost a bit of a pressure because you know that other people are going to do it. And if you're the content creator that's not doing it, somebody else will. And so you get sucked into that. But man, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate going to a show or a concert and everyone is filming the same thing that is literally going to be recorded in 4K to be watched forever on Netflix. You know what I mean? I've never understood that. And here I am doing it, but it as a content creator, it works and I get views for it, and so it's hard. It's so hard, and you don't want to be a dick and say, oh, well, not everyone should be able to do it, but like, because that's not what it should be. I don't want to be recording things at shows like that, you know? Anyways, it's been a while, just stopping by to say hi to you, Wheezy, and her wonderful chat. See y'all later next time. Bye. I think Santi and you have very much a brother-sister dynamic, and not a lot of creators have that kind of dynamic. You're analyzing my relationships with people? Yeah, I mean, I get along. I enjoy everyone that I spend time with. I enjoy everybody that I'm around. For the most part. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know, my relationships with people are really the core of it, and like the inner workings of them are really my business. But there's very few people that I know that I wouldn't be able to text and like get advice from or help from or anything like that. Is this an anniversary week for Conman? He just recently got married. Yeah. We had a long conversation about, you seem very kind. Thank you. I am. I'm nice. We just had a long conversation about like the level that you let people in. is something that has gotten a little out of control. It's something that's gotten really out of control. I put my phone away when I go to see live shows, but that's because the dancers tell bouncers to make me stop. Corona, what are you on? I feel like I've never seen you wildin' like this. Thanks, Pacific Gamer. I appreciate you. Surprise, more musicians don't implement no phone policies. Well, you know, Big Bad Twitter likes to, well, that doesn't make sense. And I understand. From a safety standpoint, an arena of 50,000, 60,000 people taking their phones away. In 2025, how do you do that when we're so used to having that? I think what it should be is there should be a, they should have somebody develop an app or something that will disable your camera. That's what I think should happen. I think there should be some kind of mechanism that either is built into the app that you need to have to enter a certain stadium and have it disable the camera, or just something in general that would, or something that would fuck it up so that, like, even if you tried, like, it wouldn't. At the Taylor Swift concerts, they give you a cover for your phone, but people still have footage of that. Stickers over cameras or the app. I don't know if the stickers would work. There's little bags they give you at comedy shows that work pretty well. Keep your phone on you for emergencies, but once you break the deal, you better have a reason. The what the fuck was it? The roast of WrestleMania that wasn't the roast of WrestleMania. That one. Those bags you couldn't open. Those locked. So you had to put your phone and devices in that little pouch, and then it locked. And they had to unlock it for you. And I kind of thought that was kind of fucked. I thought that was fucked. And I'm like, especially Sammy and Friends was like that too. Yeah, I think it's a little fucked for it to be in the bag and like you're not able to access it at all. That scares me a little bit. I'm a woman in 2025, dude, and I live in a male-dominated space. Like, if I go to the fucking bathroom, like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Cat Williams does that at his comedy shows, exactly why I don't see him live. Not giving anybody my phone. Sorry, that phone might save my life if Stutz get... Oh, did they take it? So you're able to keep it on you, but it's just in this locked bag. I just think... the smartest... Well, I can't patent the idea because I'm not smart enough to be able to develop it. But if somebody would know how to develop it, to make it so that you can't... this doesn't work, and maybe the recording, maybe I don't even care if the recording, I don't care if the recording works, whatever, but this, so that people just aren't constantly doing this, would be great. Things that you might not know about me. It was just a couple years ago. I'm big on the concert one. I love music very much, and it's crazy that I ended up becoming a content creator because I have always been a very live in the moment person. I have very few photos of cool things throughout my life and vacations because I've never documented them. I've always just been I'm going to experience it. So I've really I've fought with myself over this. Hi, Wheezy, did you see what happened to Maurice Norris? I hope he's okay. I haven't seen Record to Have Memories. I know. It's just never been a thing that I've done. It's just never been a thing that I've done. That's why I like buying front tickets. Nobody's phone is in front of me. Those are expensive, bro. I've never had a front row ticket in my life. I would love to. I almost did it for Grand Rapids, and then I was like, ooh, Chicago, but it depends what they would go down to. Now, after what I've paid for SummerSlam, it stings a little less if a front row ticket is like $500. But right now in Chicago, all of the VIP, not even a front row, all of the star things are, how much are they? Let's look. I still haven't posted my last clips. God damn it. I get distracted. What do you think about memories? They live in your head too. I understand wanting your phone for safety reasons, but I definitely think something should be done about the recording and stuff. I'm not a picture taker, but I'm trying to do better because it means more to my family. I hate taking pics of myself. And that's a crazy thing is I've always understood. Like I've always understood the taking pictures for memories thing, and I've always wanted to be better at it. I've consciously watched other women, and also being a hairstylist, I never wanted to be the woman or person that hated every photo of themselves and did nothing but criticize themselves. Because who did that to you to the point where you're going to criticize yourself over? I mean, God, as a hairstylist, the women that would sit in my chair and immediately in the mirror just start tearing themselves apart. They would start tearing themselves apart. Oh, I look old. I have the bags under my eyes. I look fat. Look at my double chin. Look at this. Look at that. And I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't stand for it. I would just be like, look, this is a space where we're not going to talk bad about ourselves. We're going to leave here today and we're going to feel good. What can we do today that's going to make me help you feel good about yourself? Because that's the goal today. If there's nothing, then I've done something wrong. We've got to figure this out. Even if it's just talking to you about yourself. So many people just hate themselves, and it's so sad. It just sucks. And I've been guilty of it my whole life too. I've had so many ebbs and flows and ups and downs to really accept myself for what I am. Having to stare at myself in the camera has kind of helped with that, because it's unavoidable. Here I am, it's unavoidable. Here I am. And you're at the helm of the opinions of other people. If there is a flaw that someone can point out about you, they're going to do it. As if you don't know. As if somehow you're unaware. They're doing it specifically to hurt you. Do you have a real story of someone hating themselves at a hair salon you're in? I mean, that's between me. This is between me and the person in my chair. There's plenty. 80% of people that I meet hate themselves and talk shit about themselves in the mirror, and the lighting and my skin and my this, I'm old, my that, my this, my that, my hair sucks. It sucks. It does something for you. It does something for me. I don't know. Having your phone for safety is more of a concern than the recording thing. Right. I don't give a flying fuck if, I think, yeah, I don't care about recording. Hair salons are like confessionals to people for some reason. You tell me, that's why I'm not doing it anymore. Are you going to Monday Night Raw in Evansville, Indiana next month on the 22nd of September? I am not. Evansville is like a 5-hour drive from me. Evansville, I live on the complete opposite end of the state. Evansville is the tippy bottom in the boot, and then I'm on the very top. Wait, it's possible to not hate yourself? Yeah. It takes work. It takes some work. Evansville is kind of sketch. So is South Bend. So is South Bend. I live here. Any of the cities people will say are sketch. Like, people will say South Bend is sketch. People will say Fort Wayne is sketch. People will say East Side of Indy is sketch. Ow. Wheezy, would you rather see SmackDown being normal 2 hours, or see 2 hour 30-minute SmackDown, or even 3 hour SmackDown? Also, did you like SmackDown being 3 hours? I did not like SmackDown being 3 hours. I like it being 2. All the self-hate shows me why all these people hate behind the keyboard so easily. That part. It's taken a lot. Did you play therapist as a hairdresser? Yes, and it's bullshit. That's another big reason I can't do it anymore. My therapist had been working on me for months to quit, because I was not in a place where I could handle it anymore. And the world just keeps getting heavier and heavier, and people just dump everything on you. And it's not necessarily their fault, but to play therapist for 12 hours when it's not your job, and you're not in the place to take that on, I could not do it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. It was fucking killing me. it was fucking killing me. I was turning into someone that I didn't even know anymore because it just, and it's funny because now a lot of these people don't have access to me anymore as easily. They could always count on seeing me every 4 to 6 to 8 weeks. And now they don't have access to me anymore. And a lot of people have tried to reach out, and it's like now they're texting me and wanting to do this. Kenneth Keefe says you can choose to let it affect you. Kenneth, I'm so glad you brought that up. So you can to an extent. However, we are human beings and our minds work in really, really crazy kind of complicated ways. It's almost like choosing to be happy. If you're standing on the sidewalk per se, and let's say your whole family is catty corner from you, right? Let's say a bus is speeding at 60 miles per hour and they take out your entire family while you're standing catty corner across the street. Would you choose to be happy in that moment? When someone is dumping the heaviest stuff happening in their life on you while you're not in a good mental headspace and that you are not doing okay, right? You have a lot of things happening. It's just not that easy to sit there and be like, I'm going to choose to be happy today. I've never bought into the rhetoric or the bullshit that like you can choose to be happy. Our brains are very powerful things. Our brains are very, very powerful things. Tell a schizophrenic not to have delusions. Tell a schizophrenic not to hear voices, right? That is how powerful our brain is. That's how powerful depression is. That is how so many people lose their fight with depression, because that overtakes. That's how powerful this is. So I will never be the person that says, choose happiness, choose to be happy, because sometimes things just fucking suck. Sometimes things just suck. And it's okay. Like it's okay, you know? And I wish more people would like be real about that and be honest about that, because we shame people for having a hard time. We shame people for having a hard time. And that was the thing about the position I was in, is that I wasn't doing okay. I couldn't be there for other people. I don't want to shame other people for going through what they're going through, but I couldn't be the one to take it on. That's why you'll notice a lot of the time people come in chat and they want to talk about, things going on in their lives. And I'm immediately, the first thing is like, lean on people in your life that have the capacity for it and go to therapy. If you have the means, those are the things that you can do. Just eat a gummy and watch wrestling. Hey, don't tell that to old school conservative people. They never understand how complex the human brain is. Well, that's on them. That's on them. You can't change the way that people think either. People are going to think, most people are going to think the way that they think. And it is a waste of energy and your own sanity trying to change someone else's mind that cannot be changed. Let them. Like, they want to think that, then let them. It's no skin off my back, you know? I'm not going to concern myself with somebody else staying in that mindset. That's on them. You worked at a bar? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta guard your heart and stay vigilant. People can kick depression's ass if you can just try to rethink your life. People can kick depression's ass if you can just try to rethink your life. Well, it's not helpful to have other people telling you, like, you can do it, man. You can do this. Like, it's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. It was the most frustrating thing to me to be in the absolute fucking pits and shits of my brain and my life, and people just being like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's like it's the worst thing to hear. It's not helpful. It gives nothing else. It's almost like a brush off of, oh, you're sad? It's going to be fine. Oh, you're spiraling? It's going to be fine. Like, why you just can't think about it? Just don't think about it. Yeah, I'll just not think about it. Got it. New episode of Touching Grass. Let them cook how the brain works. No, not my platform. Not my platform. These are typically discussions I only have with my friends. Like, just in private spaces, but we've gone this far, so I'll let you know. Lives are kind of like the safe space for me to do these things. I probably would never make like a reel or anything talking about it. You always hated when people told me it would be okay when you're always depressed. It never makes you feel better. Never makes you feel better. It's also kind of unhealthy if you're really in it, and instead of taking on that sadness or anger or whatever it is to mask it and be happy, that stuff goes, yes, absolutely. It is unhealthy to, instead of just accept the fact that you are sad, angry, whatever it is, to just like pretend it's not happening, because it makes it worse. It makes it worse. Your humor is my self-defense, kind of mine too. And a lot of people have a difficult time with that as well. A lot of people have a difficult time with that as well. There's a fine line between encouragement and condensate. Well, a thing that I've had to give grace for or to with the people in my life is that some people are just not in tune with their emotions, or they were never taught. And so they don't really know what to do with my husband is one of these people. And it is very difficult to live with someone and have a relationship with somebody that does not feel things or navigate their emotions or the world in the way that you do. And that is really, really hard. It's really, really hard. And you don't have to give them grace, but I think the biggest thing is they have to know, they have to understand it, know it, and try to be better. Because there are people that are like that will just be mean and be like, oh, you're so fucking emotional. Like if you're ever having a hard time and someone says to you, oh, you're so fucking dramatic, I'm so fucking sick of this. Like, why is everything always such a big fucking deal to you? Like, why this, why that? Like, and coming at you, that is a level of, don't give them grace. That's not okay. But in my life, for example, you could tell someone and then just be like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. It'll be okay. And then whatever happens. And you can't blame them for that because they don't know any different. They don't know any different. When people try to master depression, it's just not helping them when your friends deep down, they can tell when you are depressed. I don't know. It's just not helping them, but when you have friends deep down, they can tell when you are depressed. They can't always tell. They can't tell. And I'm saying that from experience. I am really good at hiding when things are wrong. I look back at a lot of, I just did it today. I went back and was trying to find some old footage and old clips of things. And I can see in specific videos when I was really not okay. I can see it. And I'm like, holy shit. And then to go back and remember what was happening at that time. And it was a lot of the times when I was trying my absolute hardest and it felt like no matter what I did, it wasn't enough. And that's when I was really, really getting over all of this, because it was a constant reminder that I was fucking up. It was a constant reminder that I am not able to do this or this or this. And then you guys are just reminding me. And it's like, I'm never going to get this together. Oh, why aren't you doing this? Oh, why you should do this? Why aren't you doing this? Oh, you're behind on this. Where's this video? Where's this? Why weren't you streaming? Why didn't you do this? Hey, why, blah, blah. It was this constant fucking like, you're never doing anything right. You're never doing anything right. What the fuck are you doing? You're such a worthless piece of shit. Like, that's going on in here. Of course you fucked up this opportunity. Of course they're not going to want anything to do with you. Of course these people don't actually like you. And I started to believe it. And I started to believe it. And here we are. I had a nervous breaky. It is absolutely why I am changing this whole room. It's almost a blessing in disguise that my camera broke and that my footage looks different than it did before, because it's really refreshing and it's really cool to, I don't want anything that I make moving forward to resemble what I was making when I was in that headspace. You can't. You just can't. Even just looking back at some of them are they're so fun to look back on, and others I'm like, oh shit. Like, you were just going through it, man. I wasn't sleeping. And that was the thing. I think that was something I brought up. I'm just telling you my life story, and I did not plan to do that. I appreciate how the chat just fucking halted to listen to that. I lost my train of thought. Shit. Shit. Oh, I don't remember. Damn it. Oh, that I remember now. So that, I think that is a big thing that prompted me also to quit my job. Was because I feel like it's only been 4 weeks, mind you. It's only been 4 weeks. So I always like to be really open about, like, are you okay? Well, I'm doing better, but it's a work in progress. I can tell a huge difference right now, and that's no bullshit. Like, I can tell a huge difference, but I still have a lot of work to do. But I felt like I was basically like begging for help. Like, I felt like I was crying for help, and I felt like I just wanted someone to step in and make it so that I didn't have to be the one to make the decision. Something I remember saying, granted, everything is so blurry. But something I vividly remember saying multiple times was just like, I'm so tired of being the one to make all the decisions. I'm so tired of being the one to do everything for everyone else. I'm so tired of having to be the person for everyone. Like, it was just wearing me down, and it just seemed like nobody realized it, because I'd always been that person and this is not pertaining to this. This isn't even pertaining to the internet. This is just life. I've always been the person that did everything for everybody else with a smile on my face to my detriment. I allowed everyone to walk all over me. I helped everybody with everything. I kept myself from doing opportunities and things in order to help somebody else. I was known as the person that was there for everybody else. And then it just continued to get worse and worse. And so I just kept saying, like, I'm not okay. And I literally was telling people, I told my job that I was not okay. And it was like, I had to call off, and I told them I wasn't okay. And they're like, oh, well then can you still come in tomorrow? I had to call off because I wasn't okay. I was in the fucking emergency room. I recorded a video on this and I never posted it out of respect. But like, I was in the fucking hospital. My abdomen was swollen like 4 inches out from where it normally is. It was burning. I was in so much pain. And like, nobody checked on me. First of all, I had people mad at me because I couldn't do their hair. They were mad at me because I couldn't I took that next day off, mind you. Went to the hospital, was in a lot of pain, had a CT scan, was waiting for results, was on medication to get like all of the swelling and all of everything to go down, right? And I didn't go to work the next day because I was in pain and I needed to rest because I hadn't slept in 3 days. And people were mad at me because they couldn't get their hair done when they wanted to. And then I had a work meeting that Friday morning that I did not go to. And I get this formal text from my bosses that was, and it was, we're literally friends. We're literally friends. And they send me this formal group text of like, hi, Alexis, we didn't see you at the meeting today. And I had a gastroenterology appointment that day. And they're like, what time is your appointment today? We want to talk to you after. And that's when it got dropped on me that they wanted to have a meeting with me, basically to tell me to take some time off, blah, 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 blah. And then, unfortunately, I'd had it up to here, you know, of people acting like they care when they didn't and they hadn't been. And I felt like I was withering. And this is the morning that I said this on TikTok. That was an absolute cry for help. That TikTok was an absolute fucking cry for help. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, you know what? People pay attention to my shit online. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was telling people in person, I was telling my clients, my bosses, people in my life, I was like, I am not okay. Something is wrong. And nobody was listening. So I was like, you know, I woke up in so much pain. And I was like, this is what we're doing. I'm going to vent to the internet because that is the only thing that has ever fucking listened to me in my entire life. You know? And that's how that happened. And then the day that I posted that TikTok that morning, that's when I ended up in the hospital. I was in the middle of foiling up my first client. I knew I wasn't okay. I should have never gone. I walked into work late. I shouldn't have gone. Started on my first client. My heart rate standing still went up to 145. And I could tell that, so I could tell something was wrong. I was like, I'm going to pass out. I could feel like a pain starting. I was just like, I wasn't even comprehending anything anyone was saying. All the color in my face went away. And yeah, my heart rate stayed around like 145, 150. I went and sat down. I needed to go to the emergency room. My mom came and got me. It is hard workout speed, or at least decently moving. You know, my max effort was like a 175 heart rate. So 145 was high. I was starting to panic. I have a client with hair color on, right? So I text the person that like does our coordinating. I text her and I said, I am not okay. I gotta go to the ER. Shit you not. She says, is there anyone there that can finish your client? I am laying on one of these beds that we have where they do eyelashes. I'm laying on this bed and I can kind of not breathe. Like my breath is a little hitched, my heart rate's high, and I'm like, I don't know. I think so. She texts me back and she says, well, I'll let you talk to whoever and then let me know. So, waiting to go to the emergency room, I pull out my fucking phone and I'm pulling up the schedule of our work day. And I see that there's an opening of somebody that could finish my client. And that girl was probably out in her car reading. So I texted her and asked, hey, something's wrong. I got to go to the ER. Can you finish my client so-and-so? I will pay you. I'm so sorry. Blah, 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 blah. And she was like, absolutely. Oh my God. Came right in. My mom came and got me. As I'm walking out, like I'm starting to like cry because I'm freaking the fuck out. And my client was like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. I am not freaking, like it was a good person to have it happening with, but yeah. Fucking insane, right? No big deal. No big deal. And that was exactly it. It just felt like nobody fucking cared. That whole time. There were so many moments where, like, after Royal Rumble, I got sick and I wasn't okay. And I had to come in the next day because we couldn't find a place to put this one client that refused to see anybody else but me. And I was the only person that knew how to do those kinds of extensions. So begged me to come in sick. I was so sick. I shouldn't have been driving. I barely remember the drive. I fucking threw my wallet away that day because I needed gas, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I accidentally threw my wallet away. I got home, realized I didn't have my fucking wallet. I threw it out in the gas station trash. So after all of that, yeah, I just quit my job. I was gonna go back. But I stayed at that job because I loved the people there and because the owner is a very good friend of mine. And I have an understanding that, and she wasn't the one that did any of this. She owns the salon. She's not the one that did any of this. But she has a business to run and she's under a lot of pressure. Wheezy, to be honest, before that happened, you were struggling somewhat on stream. You also said quite often that you were not happy with the work at the salon. Yeah. I wanted someone to tell me that it was okay. I wanted someone to tell me that it was okay. And nobody did. Like, it's not up to anybody else to do that. It's got to be me to make the decision. But it's like I just wanted someone to be like, get out of there. And no one did. No one did because it didn't benefit them. Anybody that could have told me to stop working there, it wouldn't benefit them anymore because I'm the person that does their hair. They wouldn't get to see me anymore. Like, they couldn't tell me the amount of clients that I had that were like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. What am I going to do if you don't do hair anymore? And I'm fucking miserable doing this. Like, I didn't even want to do it anymore. Like, even if being a content creator doesn't work out, I'm probably not going to go back to a salon. I can't do it. I don't want to. I was saying, don't risk your income because I knew you needed it. In hindsight, I should have said, bail the fuck out. Hindsight's 2020. Everybody looks at things differently. Everybody, you never know all of the pieces of a puzzle. October onwards was some hard times you had to go through. And it is a huge reason why I am as jaded as I am and as bitter as I am, because, you know, you think certain things are going to be happening or whatever, what have you, take that however you will. And I tried my hardest to make it happen, and I fucked up. I hurt my friend in the process, you know, leaving the salon. I hurt my clients. I am reading some of the comments as I'm talking, but I didn't want to like stop every 5 seconds. I just needed to get through what I was saying. So the people that are in this live actually got the story. I don't know if I'll ever release the video. So I was in the midst of making a vlog, basically. I started making a vlog because like the week that I quit my job, I started filming like a vlog of me doing the office, and I recorded in my car basically what I just told you. I recorded the whole thing, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna include it or not, but that was the plan. And then I just ran out of time. There were so many things that were fucked up and so many things that I was behind on. It took a really long time I didn't realize how messy my head was or how messy just everything is. So own your own business of clients, mobile salon. You got this. You didn't hear a fucking word I just said. That's okay. That's all right. That's one of the things about being on the internet is you just have to understand that that's just, I'm a lot more laid back about it now. I'm like, yeah, all right. Corona Light, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Seth got more sympathy for a work than Wheezy got for a shoot. You ain't fucking lying, dog. Man. Thanks, Mohammed. Wheezy documentary coming. No, but I actually do want to make a documentary. I talked to some people about it this weekend. Processing next comment I'm going to say what that was. I have a different perspective because I love my job, hence why I don't take content creation seriously. I can't give up my travel and my airline and hotel points. Well, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. And without saying too much, I thought I had an out of the salon, which is also another reason I hung on. So I cut down to those 2 days. There was something that happened, and it never happened, but I was told multiple times it was. And I still, shit happens, man. Like, things get crazy, it is what it is, but I thought I had an out. There was something that I was so excited about that I thought was going to change my life. And I thought that, oh my God, like, okay, cool. I'm going to actually get to go do something that I love. And same thing, like be able to travel, like, get to be creative, get to do, there wasn't like a plan, but I at least thought I had an out. So I'm like, oh, I'll stay at the salon for a little bit longer. A month went by. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year. A year and, is it August? A year and 3 months. And it never happened. And so that contributed to a lot of the spiral as well, because I hated my job. And then it was like, oh no, like the thing that I thought was just the dream thing that I was going to get to do is now gone. Okay, that's not happening. What did I do? Like, what did I do? What did I do to fuck that up? And so that was more blaming myself and hating myself of like, oh my God, I fucked something up. What did I do? What did I do? Like, I thought this was gonna be so great. And there's just no getting around the fact that it hurts, and then it throws you into I'm confused what that means. I might have started a rumor that you were at a show in the background during the after show recap. What are you guys talking about? You guys talked about each other. Oh my goodness. Personally creative, I should take content creation more seriously. Like last year I went to a lot of cool places, but like before I keep those moments close to the vest. To a degree, I feel sorry for you back when you started booming on socials because you were prideful on your hairstylist job and were unsure if social media would be a long-term success. In hindsight, it's arguable that you could have taken a chance and quit the job that early and saw yourself potentially at a comfortable place social media-wise and more importantly, health-wise, but I'm glad you're okay. That was really long. Well, I was blaming myself because I probably could have quit. I could have, and the expectation of me was to quit last summer. And I will have to forever live with the fact that I didn't do it. I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust something. And I got to own that and live with it. I didn't do it. I tried to be a hero. I worried, and that's I think some of the resentment of it is I worried way too much about letting other people down than I did following my heart and what I wanted to do. I wanted to quit last summer. I wanted to be done with the salon last summer. I wanted to be done. And when the other opportunity came up, fucking nobody believed me. Nobody was excited for me. Nobody pushed me to dive in with both feet And because I did not have that support, and because I didn't have anybody telling me to do it, I fucked up. It was nobody's responsibility to do that. It's on me that I didn't believe in myself enough to do it. But I didn't. And it's cornball as fuck, but I'm sending you a song that I always listen to when I feel like I let a really good opportunity pass me by because it helps me recalibrate my perspective. It is really hard. It is really hard. It's just, I wish I could just come out and just like tell you why in like simple terms, but I can't because I don't even know. That's the fucked up thing. I don't even know. Mike Corona, thank you for the $5 super chat. So you future endeavored the salon. Good for you. Wishing you the best on going full time. Thanks. It is what it is. You get your break in due course sooner than later. Gotta trust the process and stay healthy as much as you can. Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Well, not about quitting your job, but I had faith in your gigs opportunities. Something better is going to happen. I've got to be at the place now that like it's okay if it doesn't. It's okay. That's why I quit the salon. You know, I have this right now, and I have a lot of cool ideas and things that I think I want to pursue. And in the end, if it means that I got to find another path, oh well. Oh well. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. This was the coolest thing to get to do, and it was never the plan. It was never the plan. It was never my intention. But telling you to quit would probably bring false from us. I'm not talking about you. To be completely honest, I don't like when you guys tell me to do anything. Hello, have you met me? I don't like you guys telling me anything. I don't like being told what to do. It was more, it was more the people around me and the people in my life. I've always been the strong one. I've always been the strong one, the independent one. You know, no one's really ever been there for me. This is the first time in my life that everyone had to take a step back and realize, oh, fuck, Alexis isn't okay. I scared a lot of people. But I think it's a wake-up call to a lot of people to realize how selfish they are too. Pay attention to the people around you, man, because a lot of people that pretend that they're okay are not okay. Hope you're getting some of that off your chest helps you. It does. It does. I mainly just, anyone that is still here and like watching for the most part, I mean, are people that I've wanted to tell that to. So I felt like this. I prefer doing these kinds of things live, not making a video for it. I like to have the conversation with y'all and then that be it. And if anyone watches it after the fact, okay. But I'm not. It's no one's business for me to make some grandiose explanation, you know, when people ask. Fuck that. Fuck that. The whole internet right now is all about being like, oh, you didn't have to do this. This is for attention, blah, 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 blah. Well, the reality of it is in the platform that I've created, I've created a community and a connection with a lot of people through the internet. A lot of y'all I've met in person now, just out at shows and things like that. I see a lot of the same people. So you are the people that I want to like let you know what happened and what was going on, so that maybe not only so that you can get a little bit of an understanding of where I've been and what has been going on with me for the last few months, and why I was crying on stream and why little things would set me off. Cause it was really little things that would set me off, that would just, it would just fucking snap something, you know, being told what to do, being corrected, something not working. And it just was reiterating you're a fuck up. it was just reiterating the you are a fuck up every time. So now you know. Just found out your real name. You do look like an Alexis, if that makes sense. I am named after my grandpa. I'm named after my grandpa. His name was Alexander. My dad named me Alexis. Hearing you during WWE shows are so fun. It makes my day from bad to good. Love you, Lex, aka WheezyBlonde. Thanks, man. Thanks, Nicholas. I'm only human. I never wanted to make you feel like an F up. Nobody does. That's absolutely nobody's intention. It's never anybody's intention. But you got to understand, like, when you're in a specific mindset, it feels a lot of people like to try to help or give knowledge that they have, or, oh, you need a blue mic cover to match the Lions vibe. The best blue I could find is this one. That's the best blue I could find. I got a blue one. I got a blue one. I got a purple one. I got a gray one. I got, that one won't fit. And then there's my pink one. But you gotta get ones. I like to, not all of them come with the ring here. You gotta have the ring so it looks nice and crispy. I don't like a gap there. YouTube community is drama too. That don't help either. Yeah. But that's also like, I think that's what, Jerry Bear, thank you for gifting that sub, dude. I appreciate you. I think that's a big reason why I don't want to feed into the same old shit that is just everywhere. You know, if I don't want to do it, on stream you are Wheezy, off stream you are Alexis. No, I am Wheezy and Alexis all the time. That is something I can correct you on. I know that what I said earlier, you guys know me as Wheezy. I think this is what what I was getting at was you guys know me as Wheezy, but for the majority of my life, I have been Alexis. And Alexis is a fan of John Cena and wants to see John Cena. Alexis at her wedding, before she ever made a TikTok, before she knew anything about the internet, before she met any of you or any of the people in her life now, at her wedding, her walk-in song was The Time Is Now. I walked into my wedding reception to The Time Is Now by John Cena. So I just mean, you know, my life before all of this, but Wheezy is no different than Alexis, and Alexis is no different than Wheezy. I don't flip a switch and Wheezy happens. If you ask anybody that's met me, I'm the same. I'm the same person. I don't play a character online. Sometimes I wish I did. It'd be a lot easier. Oh yeah, Kyle. Yeah, that's fair. Fun time for a hype train. Jesus H Christ, dude. Not Conman167. Thank you for, what a weird name also. Are you Conman? No, you gifted a sub. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. What time? Oh God, is it like 1 o'clock? Oh, it's 11:30. I gotta get everybody's bracelets done. I don't even know how many I have left. Just got home from Smackdown. Whee! It's looking weird thinking of you as Alexis. If I bump into you again, would you respond to Alexis? I don't know. It's honestly weird for anyone from the internet to call me Alexis, because I've never, people on the internet, if it's, people call me Lex, but nobody in my life at home calls me Lex. There's like one person. My family calls me something else. I should talk to your therapist about what happens on stream. You said you did, but not at length. Is there a world where you could say that these talks help you too? I think they're helpful in like reiterating my thoughts. Yeah, they're definitely helpful in reiterating my thoughts. But And the way that I do it is never me wanting to like dump things on anybody. If I don't think it's helpful, or if I don't think it's me explaining myself and doing it in a specific way, like it would be different if I was sitting here and doing it and like talking about how miserable I am. Like, I don't want to put something heavy on anyone. I just want to explain very candidly, this is how I felt, this is why, this is what was happening, blah, blah, blah. I can't see here what I call Matthew. Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys know each other. Jesus Lord. I'm not commenting, but I created it to be funny as I joined his stream when I switched to Twitch from YouTube. Jesus. Your family refers to you as your middle name. They call me Al. My dog is crying, but my husband is not home. I don't know what he's crying at. I feel like I couldn't call Wheezy Alexis if I saw her in person. Honestly, if anyone that I've met in the last 3 years of my life called me Alexis, I'd freak out. I don't think there's a single person I've met. And okay, I'll be honest one more time. I'll tell you one more lower thing. My boss said to me when I quit my job, or not, there's something that happened in the midst of them telling me to take a break. It was before I actually quit, but she told me that I changed and that she was worried about me. And that stuck with me for a couple days. She's like, you've really changed the last few years, but this last year you've really, really changed. And that hurt because she was saying it in a negative way. When I felt like all of the change and everything that I'd done the last few years, I'd been working on building a version of myself that I actually really like for the first time in a really long time. Like, I'd been working so hard, right? And so that hurt my feelings. But the more I got to thinking about it, and then talking to my therapist about it, and then talking to one of my greatest friends who was my weightlifting coach, who's also she's going to school for social work, or getting her master's right now. What I realized was when she was telling me that I changed, it was because I was no longer just gonna go along with whatever was best for everybody else. Because I was choosing myself and because I was trying to do things that were the best for myself, that wasn't okay. And that kind of hurt even more. They tried to blame my medication. When I started taking ADHD medication, they blamed that on all of my issues, my problems, blah, 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 blah. But they named the medication that I don't take anymore. Like, oh, well, that medication, I read this and this and this and this. And I was like, oh, well, that's not actually the one I've taken. It's actually, I've changed it 50 million times trying to find the right thing. And then just within the last few months, I had found the perfect, like with the medication I'm taking right now, I feel the most normal that I have in a very long time. So to have people in your life that have known you since you were 18 years old, tell you that you've changed and essentially that they don't like it, it hurts. So I made a conscious decision a couple years ago when I started working online and I started meeting people online, is I am now Lex. That was the one conscious decision I made, was that I'm not, to the internet and for the person that I've built and worked on, I'm not Alexis. I am Lex. And I am glad that I did that, because it I don't know, it does make me feel like I changed something worthwhile. The conversation should have stopped at needing meds to be okay. Jokers take mental health medication as not a big deal. Yeah, it hurt. It really, really hurt, because starting to like working, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like dead ass, like starting to take the medication and changing it around And the adjustment period was one of the hardest things I've ever done. And everyone said that it would take a little while to really find the right dosage. It took a year. And so that was really, really hard to be doing at the same time as everything else that I was doing. And so for someone that I viewed as like, I just couldn't believe that I could not believe that was what was being said to me. I couldn't fucking comprehend it. I could not fucking comprehend that. That was so crazy. There was never a moment of worry. It was instantly just defensive. You're this way, it hurt. I've not had anybody really ever do that to me. It was the first thing. And I'm so thankful and so lucky that I've never had that happen to me. But when it finally did, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. What? Gotta go. Thank you for dropping in. People don't take mental health seriously, and it's frustrating. I have mental health issues, and some people didn't want to take me seriously. I will for sure. I was so pissed when I changed, and I flat out said, "Oh, you mean I don't just come running with a smile when you snap your fingers anymore?" That part. Oh, the Lions won? Well, we gotta make sure that dude's okay that got ambulanced out. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. That's a private offline combo, but I get it. Hey, Wheezy, did your Knights play football tonight? Fuck you talking about? Do you still consider them friends or no? Yeah. I do. But just not in the way that I thought. The Detroit Knights. What? Well, I have a feeling I know where it's coming from, but I want you to admit that either I told you that or you just somehow know something about me. Because actually, now that I think about it, okay, the Knights could come from somewhere. Yeah. But did I say that at some point and you just have a really good memory and you remembered that and you felt the need to bring that up? Because that's like high school football. Yeah, high school football. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about my high school football team? I graduated high school like... How long ago did I graduate high school? Let's not tell you another personal thing about my life. Hang on. Hang on. 20... Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Man. Woo! Wheezy, I'm going to tell you to do something, so don't tell me to do something. But don't cry after stream unless you need to. Huh? Wheezy, I'm going to tell you to do something, so don't get mad, but don't cry after stream unless you need to. Anyway. Jameson builds bricks. Thank you for the resub for 7 months. No, but to be honest, the conversation that I'm having with you right now and all the things that I'm telling you, it's something that I enjoy doing. It is something that I had a long conversation about with a few people while in New Jersey, and it's the conversation of letting people know too much and letting people in, because it is horrible to let people in a lot, and then like it can get scary. It can get a little scary, and then they can also kind of use a lot of the things that they know about you against you, So that's why so many of like the most successful people and streamers have like this barrier of not letting people in. And it is something that I unfortunately, not necessarily even unfortunately, but I am going to have to start having better boundaries about specific things, because there are certain things like to just randomly bring up personal things about my life. It's a little off-putting. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's a little off-putting. Sometimes the things that people say to me or bring up about my life or even ask about my life, like to constantly bring up things about like things that are happening in my city, things that are happening or that have pertain to my personal life or like the people in my, like, it's just, you don't have to advertise your life if you don't want to. I know that I don't, but there's just certain conversations I like to have, and I've always been kind of an open person. So sometimes I don't think about it. So in me not thinking about it, sometimes those personal things just get brought up, and it's like, wait. I'm actually just trying to be just trying to like have fun and be a streamer right now. Like, why is this being brought up? And it's literally because I do things like this where I tell you a lot about like my life. So I told you what happened to me, right? But I'm probably not going to be telling you much more. Even like all of my testing and everything, people have been asking about all of that. I'm probably not going to divulge any more, and I haven't, any more of my journey with that, just to kind of protect myself a little bit. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Didn't. So you're saying I shouldn't mention how you worked Black Ops for the CIA for a year? We know a lot about you. That's true. Maybe take it back a bit. It's a good idea. Yeah, I know. I know. I made the decision. I talked to quite a few people. And I know a lot of my colleagues that are very, very good at that. But gets to a point. It gets, and that's the thing, is I think it had gotten to a point where the way that I had spoken about things, it really fed into the people telling me what to do. Like that was getting out of control. Telling me how to do this, tell me how to do that, tell me how to run this, tell me how to run that. And it was just kind of like, okay. Nardwort. Yeah. We're going to be a little more mysterious. I'm going to be a little bit of an anomaly. I will continue to be funny though. That's the thing. You will still see my personality. You're just not going to know a lot of the behind the scenes things about me too much. But I will still be funny. I'm freaking myself out now. Hello? Wait, but actually. Oh, okay, that's on. Okay, we good. I was making sure my security cameras are on. My dog is like being weird, and he probably just has to go outside. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. I wonder how she sounded in an Aussie accent. I'm not very good at it. Wheezy, every time you introduce a stream, you say that it's not only about wrestling, but that it's about you and your life. You've always been honest and transparent when you can, and we love that. Well, and it definitely won't be like, it's definitely not just going to be wrestling, but it's just not going to be every waking aspect of like my life. We're just going to kind of talk generally about like other stuff and things and some personal experiences, but just not like as in depth, you know. But how will some chatters know your social security number, bro? Bump, log off and talk to Minnie or Alex or who you're texting. Quit telling me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I am the leader of my mind. I am the chooser of my destiny. I actually have my stuff on sleep mode. Oh, he is on. Okay, cool. That is my cue to get off stream. I will be doing stuff tomorrow. Okay? Where? Not that name. Did we ban him? Sorry. How many people? Before I go. Oh, cool. There's not that many people. Did we ban him? King Todd? No? He just found another home. Or maybe we did. I don't know. I'm not in control of the banning like ever. I think I've only banned like 2 people. You guys usually do it. Someone really, or it might have been, I mean, he might have pissed me off enough that I did it. Who was the first person we ever banned? Was it Tyler? God, I'm going back now. Jesus Lord. See, we banned so many people we didn't even know. Like the DW to my author. We could have done it. Shut up, Tyler. Oh my God. Christ alive. Tony, you don't even know. You might have. Because maybe we talked about it. After the past week of what's happened in the wrestling world, I'm honestly exhausted of wrestling. It's nice to just talk and hang. I know. I'm with you. And same. It's why any of the content that you've been seeing me put out is literally just my experience at SummerSlam, and gonna be just some fun like TikToks and stuff. I have like zero interest in making a fucking God. The last fucking thing I want to do right now is talk about or make a reel or a green screen about ESPN or Brock Lesnar or whatever the fuck. There's a lot. It's been a hell of a last few months with shit happening. I don't. There's enough people doing it. I know fuck all about any of that stuff. I have zero authority. I don't know a fucking thing about business. I don't know a fucking thing about anything. I don't know shit about fuck. Karrion Kross, yeah. I don't know shit about fuck. Saturated. It's saturated. How many people can we have talking about the same thing? That's where I'm at right now. I'll leave you with that thought. How many people can we have talking about the same thing? Food for thought. Because that's where I'm at. And if I ain't the first to do it, what's the fuck? I don't want to do it. You know? I adore you all. I adore you all very much. Thank you for listening to me. If you have stuck around and listened to me talk about all of that, thank you. I appreciate it. That was to tell you what was going on, but also for me to just get that out there. And now I've done it, and now it's in the air. My dog is crying. I need to go check on him. My husband is on his way home, and I need to finish your bracelets. Okay, y'all have a great evening. Take care, make good choices and all that shit. I don't know that there's really gonna be anybody live that I actually want to read. Fucking Rome is on. I really don't want to raid anybody. I don't want to raid anybody tonight. I don't want to raid Rome. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry.